Yo, follow me on Twitch.
Folks, it's the most beautiful Saturday. Went for a walk today. Got hit with some fresh air. Wait, what the hell? Why do I hear the stream twice? Where else is it? Huh? What? Hang on, stop the music. Hello? Why do I hear myself 2 times? That was weird. You know, it's gone now. That was weird. It was like there was a fake stream happening. And there was like a phantom stream going on. I was scared. You guys hear that? We hear you once. Oh, that's a relief. Anyways. That's a little too much, Bossa Nova. Okay, anyway. Yeah, we're playing Splatoon today. It's a beautiful Saturday. Most beautiful day you've ever seen. We're here playing some video games. Y'all ready to do this? Ready to get it going? Oh, music. This music, bro. It's so good. This is the Splatoon 3 Bossa Nova remix clickbait. Oh, it's so good. I'm gonna drop the link. I'm gonna drop the link to this because well, let me hold on. Let me actually like find it legitimately. Because I don't want the playlist version. I want this version. Is this it? Bro, it's so good. If you're a Splatoon fan and you like music, there you go. There it is for you. All right, there's that. Okay, so today we're gonna be playing some Splatoon private battles. Y'all know the deal. It's just your beautiful normal Saturday. We're gonna play some Splatoon. We're gonna have a good time. We're hanging out. We're having fun. That's what we're here for. That's all it is. Before we even get started, I wanna point this out because I'm really excited about this. It's really cool. Check this out. Beetle in Disguise with the tier 1 for 10 months. 10 months and 2 more that'll be half a year. Sure. Yeah. 12 months, yeah, okay. Check this out. Look at the alert. Isn't that great? I'm going through the process of changing my alerts. I'm having some actual good ones made. But these are good placeholders. I think this is pretty dope. Starfire, thank you for the 63 months. Currently a passenger princess on my way to SoCal. Have a good stream, gamers. Thanks so much, Starfire. Appreciate that love support. It's so cool. I love it so much. And CD the legend with the 66 months. Hello, Jay. Happy 66 months. Hope you're well. I'm just on my Wii U, but in Wii mode, playing some old classic games. Wii U in Wii mode. Oh, I see what you mean. I'm like, what are you talking about? Now I get it. Thank you, CD. I appreciate that. And thank you, Ori, for the 25 months. That alert is so good. Is it loud enough? Can you guys hear it okay? Or should it be turned up or down? I think it's good. I think it's good the way it is. But Ori, thank you for the 25. Happy 25. Hope you'll avoid the reef sliders this time, or not. More laughter for me. You know, Ori, I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Tiny bit quiet. I had a feeling it was. Kind of looked like it. I go to alert box, and then I turn it up. Turn up the juice a little bit to max volume. Save settings. How's this? That's good. I like that. That's a little bit better, right? You can hear it at least. I hope. I can't really make it much louder. But I don't want it to be too loud and like, you know, interfere with the stream. We also have following alerts, which are pretty cool. You probably cannot hear that one. Wait, no, that's follows at max volume. Hang on. I actually didn't turn subs up to max volume. There we go. Okay, so this is follows at max volume. There we go. It's a Tears of the Kingdom, and then here's the sub sound. Once it... There we go. That's better. We also have a bit alert, which I will also bring to max volume. When was the last time somebody donated bits? Here we go. Here's CD's bits from recently. Once Ori's sub for some reason goes away. And there's a follow. You know what? We'll get to it eventually. It'll play. But I assure you, there is there is an alert that plays. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. I like the follow sound. It's very satisfying. It just pops up on screen and goes away. We're done with the soda. There it is. It's that sound
Serious
effect.
Question,
and then it
how many
plays
moves have you done in your
the
life?
audio, which is pretty
JayMoji
cool.
think.
I think text-to-speech is a little bit loud. How do I turn it down a tiny bit? Just bring it down to 66. That's good enough from 75. We'll put it up to 70 from 75. That's probably better. Because it's in my ear, it's very loud. And if it's all loud for me, it's probably pretty loud for you guys. But anyway, yeah, new alerts. That's what we're cooking with. I'm really happy with them. I think they're awesome. We're gonna play some private battles today. That's what we're here to do. We're gonna lock in and we're gonna game. I love those alerts. I'm so happy. Oh my god, this is so cool. Did I miss something? I did. AFS Bugs, thank you for the gifted sub to Lard. That's the protagonist of our game. Lard. Shout out Lard. That's awesome. All right. We'll start our day off, of course, with the classic opening of the... Yeah, that's, you know what, that's decent, I guess. I think it's been a long time since I played Splatoon last. Like a really long time. So sorry about that. I don't remember the last time I really played. Let me hit one of these Marigold real quick. I guess it doesn't matter, I'm not gonna level up if I'm playing private battles. I'm not gonna get money either. I really have, like, not fully abandoned this game, but, like, mostly abandoned the game. Mostly. You know, I don't know. Thank you, Blue, for the 45, and Pace for the 50 bits. The bit alerts happen for over 100, though. I should maybe I could lower it, but... Not that anybody's gonna spam 50 bits at a time, so maybe I could lower it to 50. In fact, I'll do that. I'll lower it to 50 bits. Where is Streamlabs? Where it be? I'll find it. I'll find it. I'll find it. Alert box, yes. And then, in the meantime, let's open up a lobby, shall we? No point in wasting any time, right? Is there not a minimum? Here it is, bits. Minimum bits to alert. We'll change that to 50. Because, like, some people will spam 1 bit at a time, and that can be infuriating, but people are less likely to spam 50 bits at a time. And if they do, you know what? Every 2 messages is $1, so thanks. The viewer lobby is limited to subscribers, or can any follower join? I never participated, so I'm curious. Anybody can join, even if you're not following. I make the lobbies completely public. The only rule is that, and I think it's pinned here, I think Sick pinned it here. So you join our pool, which is, if you type ! pool, you'll have it there, but it's also pinned. If you can't see the pinned, it's Marigold Monday, capital M, and another capital M in Monday. You play 4 rounds, so we go through every ranked mode in private battles. Anybody can join. Spectating also counts as a round, so if you're spectating, then you'll play 3 rounds. Most people spectate. End up spectating at least once in a lobby. If there's a DC, and you take that spot in the middle of the set of 4 games, you cannot join another lobby. So once you join a lobby and you leave, you cannot join again. That's the only, like, rule, like, that's the big rule that we have, right? That's kind of most crucial. So I'm gonna go to private battle with friends. I guess that doesn't really matter because all private battles are with friends. I'm gonna create a room in this pool, and it's gonna have no password. The only people who are in the pool can join, who are in the stream. And I'm gonna send out an invite so we can do that. There we go. Yummers is here. All is well with Yummers. Can my fish join? Look, if your fish has Nintendo Online, they can do whatever they want. You know? Flat zones. With the power of Nintendo, anything is possible. Alright, so you guys are gonna spectate, but then next round, these will spectate, and then these, and then these. So most players have to spectate. At one point. But we'll start. I'm using this for some reason, so I'm gonna just roll with that. I don't know why I have that equipped, but okay. What happened, Sick? What did I miss? What happened? Oh, Sick was gonna oh no, what happened? Did we lose somebody? Okay. Whoops. Well, we can't. It's not gonna disconnect, so we'll just keep going. It's a private battle. And never mind. We have. Thanks. I didn't catch it in time, nor did I get streams out of the lobby. Oh. Okay. Gotcha. I see what's going on now. Off to a great start in this game. Honestly. Yeah, I forgot that was a thing. Forgot that was a thing as well. Okay, we're gonna try that again. Now we have the lobby. I'll take a picture just in case we gotta review it. Round 2 is probably gonna mix up the teams, but who cares? Hope you didn't get too attached to your teammates. I think they're the same. I think they're pretty much the same. I should not use this for splat zones. Let me get the oldie but the goodie back. Yeah. I like this. I love Splatoon so much. I see everything's going well. Yeah, it is. It sure is, as you can see, Rico. Kind of prefer this map anyway. Don't tell anyone I said that, so... Oopsies. Alright, Splatoon gameplay. I think... When was the last time I played Splatoon? Was it genuinely like a month ago? I think it's been a while. I'm always gonna love this game, man. I really am. But boy, did I get burnt out of making content on it. Speaking of Splatoon and loving Splatoon, it came to my and it begins. And it begins. Oh my, I can't fucking wait to do this stream. So there's this this artist on Twitter who makes, I only saw it recently, I forget, somebody on my timeline retweeted it. Thank you, whoever that was. But it's this artist that does these, like, physical, like replicas of Inklings and stuff, and so I think you can, like, commission them to have a figure of your Inkling made. I was really considering it, because I think that's so, God, so cool. I think that's so cool. How cool would that be to have, like, and they're, like, I think they're, like, this tall, and, like, hand-painted and, like, really well done. I followed them recently. If you go on Twitter, you look at my followed, you'll probably see them. But, really cool stuff. Is it crusty for anyone else too? No, that's Splatoon. That's what Splatoon looks like on Twitch. And unfortunately, that is just how it is. God, I forgot how to play this godforsaken game. Gotta remember to use my kit. That's the thing that I have at my disposal. I'm remembering now. No way I lose this. Okay, I was gonna say. Supposed to be the best at this game ever. What if I just came in here and just killed everyone? Aw, almost. Voxolotl, thanks for the raid. Welcome, we're well, I mean, you can see what we're doing. It's messy, it's a lot of mess, but it's okay. Chat, it's a private battle. We gotta have some... We gotta chop it up about something. What's been on your mind lately, guys? What are you... Splatoon looking a bit like toast? Yeah? Crunchy and crusty? Yeah. I feel that. I feel that. Splatoon just... It's awful trying to stream this game on Twitch. There's just too... It cannot handle it. It simply cannot handle it. Mario Kart World. Yeah, that's what's on my mind, too. That really, I mean, that's really the primary thing where my head is. Boy, oh boy, can I not wait. Stop. Oh, knock it. Oh! Crazy. I got Urbosa on my mind. I remember 2017. I remember being 16 years old in 2017, having Urbosa on my mind. You know? And also being 24 years old and having repose on my mind. Yeah. Sorry, I am 11 years old, but like, I'm going down. Once we reach a certain age on that age command, we need to start like going reverse. Like once I hit like 13, it needs to be like, then I go back to 12. You know? Like it just goes backwards from there. I think that's the way to do it. Alright, any weapon but this right now for tower control. He thinks. I love the alerts! Splat McQuack, thank you for the tier 1 for 3 months in advance! That's crazy! That's awesome, thank you so much. That's a huge commitment. I appreciate you committing to subscribing to me for 3 months. Because you assume that I'm still gonna be entertaining in 3 months, which, I mean, I appreciate that vote of confidence, but it's reckless. But thank you. You know anything about dash cams, Mr. Car Guy? If you asked me, like, what's a good one to buy? No, I wouldn't. I don't know much about them. Other than I do want one, because man, driving in Jersey, you see some crazy shit. You know? And boy, I have plenty of things I could... I could put... Plenty of things. I really should have one. Dude, there's a road, around the corner from me. So where I live on my block, I like to go for walks in the morning. And it's nice to go, like, around the block that I have, but then there's, like, a kind of a busy two-way street. And if you go across there, there's even more of, like, a suburb that I can walk around. And I really like walking around there. Really nice. There's a lot of sidewalks. So, in order to get to that half of the neighborhood, I have to cross, like, a pretty major street that is always busy. There's always something going on. You know, there's always some cars going by. There's always, like, a traffic because somebody's trying to turn left, but there's only one lane on either side, so it's, like, obnoxious to try and turn, and they're holding up the whole thing. It's bad, dude. It's really bad. But, trying to cross that as a pedestrian is miserable. But the thing is, there's a crosswalk sign. So, like, you're supposed to stop if there's a pedestrian trying to cross. And people, let me tell you, never stop. It happened to me just today. One of my worst fears, and I hate this more than anything. One car on one side will stop, because they know the rule, but then the car on the other side won't. So they'll stop for you to go, and then you start going, but then the opposing traffic doesn't stop. So then they just, like, come on, dude. I nearly died on the road today, because some, like, souped up Mini Cooper was going 60, and then this truck stopped on the other side so I could go, and then this guy goes flying down the road. It's like, dude. Alright, and I hope one day somebody makes a bad decision and then I can get that lawsuit, then I can stop streaming. Then I'll just be living off of Mini Cooper lawsuit for the rest of my life, you know? That's what I'm trying to do. That's my goal, ultimately, chat, is to get injured in a very unfortunate circumstance and then sue so I can retire. Knock on wood, that doesn't happen. I don't ever want to stop streaming. Although I guess if I was injured and bedridden, that's a lot of room for streaming.
I got in a car crash like a week ago,
oh my
but
God.
I had somewhere to go, so I was speed walking the last 10 minutes and I got chased by a goose.
Well, let me read that again. I got in a car crash like a week ago, but I had somewhere to go, so I was speed walking the last 10 minutes and got chased by... I'm sorry, what is that? Wait, did that Beetle? Did that really happen, or are you pulling, actually, my leg? Are you pulling both of my legs and dragging me into the street? No way. No way you said from here we go by foot after you got into a car crash. There's no way. I believe the goose part. I believe that part. I live in Canada, the geese attack you. You know what? I'd believe it. I believe, now that you said it's Canada, it all checks out. You know what I mean? Now I get it. Why are you playing Luna? I have no idea. I picked it randomly. And here we are. I don't really make these decisions. You know?
Ah yes, the human game drive, get in a crash, and the final boss sue the other driver.
That is the
Pepper.
human game. I'm good at that game. I'm a pro at that game. I just have to make sure I'm not liable, or I'm not at fault, and then we're fine. Wow, guys, we really brought it together at the last second. Here we go. I'm so washed, man. I don't care. I gave up trying to be good at this game. It's just so much nicer to just play it casually these days, honestly. Alright, I'm gonna be a tryhard real quick. Hold on. Okay, I really didn't do anything there, did I? That was cool. I'll take that. I want ores so bad it's not even funny. Log on to Minecraft, bro. Easy. You know what I'm saying? Or get down in the gold mines. They're always looking for people, you know? I'm sure you got plenty of opportunities for that. What does it take to make you die? I just don't understand. I hate it here. When's your next Minecraft adventure? Yeah, we haven't streamed Minecraft in a minute, huh? Yeah, we'll do that soon. We'll do it soon. I don't know when. But probably soon. How did that not... I mean, all these are practically direct shots. You gotta die eventually. Okay. Literally destroyed my apartment to find my TV remote and I can't find it. Are you watching this on the TV? Am I just permanently on your TV? Who says you need to change it? You know? Who says you need to put something else on? Yeah, we're gonna play Minecraft soon. I'm gonna wait for PAX next week, which, holy hell, so excited for that. Can't wait to see some of you guys there. We have our panel. My Mario Kart panel is gonna be Friday, 9 p.m. in the Bumblebee Theater, and I can't wait for that. And, on Saturday, we have Volpixie's panel at 8:30. And then on Sunday, Dan and I have a signing, from 1 to 3 p.m. And it's gonna be awesome, and I can't wait. Okay, so we're gonna put one person on spectate instead of two. Right? Or did two people leave? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Okay. Oh, good, Manta Maria. It's like we never left. Let's go with, what's the mode? Rainmaker, right? Let's go with, well, we're on Manta Maria. I could do a little bit of this. Be a little devious, why not? Yeah, if you join the next battle, you only get to play one game, so I would not recommend joining. I'm sorry, what was I saying? I was gonna check something. Oh, Ori sent a message I was gonna read. I know Splatoon is bitrate heavy, but what is your bitrate? If it's not at 6,000, you may want to change it for your next stream because I watch other streamers who aren't this pixelated. Oh, you know what? I think I did change my bitrate. And it does look bad. Hold on. I changed my recording bitrate. But I didn't change... Output for streaming is 2,500. I don't think that's what it always was. I don't remember lowering it to 2,500. I don't remember doing that. I'm pretty sure I streamed it like 5,000 and then recorded it like 10 or 12 or 15. Now I record at 15. It does look particularly bad. Yeah, no, I realize that. Okay, I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna change it to 5K. Or 6K? I don't think... Does it update live, or do I have to stop the stream and start it again? I've actually never changed my bitrate mid-stream. It probably is gonna... Probably have to do it. I'll have to end the stream and then start it again. It looks better now? Yeah, because I'm not moving. But, like, when there's Splatoon gameplay happening on screen, is it better? You can update your bitrate in real time on Twitch when you're streaming? I mean, I guess that makes sense, right? Because it's uploading it as it's doing it. You just can't change your recording bitrate. That's so weird. I must have done something, or I must have updated OBS, because there was an update recently. I must have updated it, and then it changed the bitrate. The funny thing is, the people watching this on VOD Vault have no idea what we're talking about, because they're getting crystal clear, I hope, assuming that it didn't change my recording bitrate, crystal clear gameplay. Oh god. It's gonna appear up there. Can't take that in. I thought that would count. Literally nothing. That's awesome. Hang on now. Hold on. I'm so good at this game, I promise. Okay, now that you guys can see the stream, how we feeling? Oh my god. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I don't like it here. I hate it here, as a matter of fact. No! Okay, fair. That's fair. I'll take that. Fair trade. Put a face cam on this whole time, believe it or not, yeah. Believe it or not. What the f- Bro. I was about to say, no way we lose this right here like that. Rip that guy. Sorry, yummers. Somebody had to go, and it was you. It was you had to go. Shit. Oh my god. Ooh. No! Okay, that was close. Sketchy, dude. I didn't think I'd see Splatoon content in 2025. Yeah, that's real. Well, I'm not giving up on this game quite yet. Unfortunately, I do like Splatoon. The accusations are true. Look at that lead snatch, dude. Who would have thunk it? Oh, that was such a good shot. That was also such a good shot. Wow, I'm awesome. Sometimes I forget it's 2025. Me too, yeah. I could never be like you. If I ever stream Splatoon, I'd get banned too quickly. What are you talking about? Like, as in, like, you just be hacking? Or you'd be a toxic player, or you're just gonna start slinging slurs quickly? Is that what we're talking about? In which case, I mean, that's... None of these are good things. It's a weird self-report. Pinning on the Switch 2? Well, considering my entire livelihood is based on the Switch 1, I'm thinking I think I'm gonna buy it. I think I'm gonna get it. I don't know. I mean, I definitely feel what people are saying about the price. If I weren't a content creator and like owning a Switch 2 and playing those games were like literally my job, I mean, you know, I would struggle with like, I don't know how much I want to, like how many games I want to get. I don't know that I want to buy that many. I would definitely get the console, but I would be really upset about it. And it would limit how many games I could buy. It still does. I'm not rich by any means. Like I have to get those games. And the fact that they're 80 bucks is like, damn, dude, really? You know what I mean? It's just, it's crazy. Also, thank you, Death the Tanuki, for the 5 gifted. Appreciate that love and support. I mean, hey, that's, you know, that's money that goes towards the Switch too. So thank you, I appreciate it. No, I'm gonna put you. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're good. Oh, I love those alerts, dude. They're so good. Thank you, Death. I appreciate that. Let's get some, what emotes can we do? Some JayMoji Pog in the chat. For Death with the gifted. The 5 gifted. The big time 5. Appreciate that support. That being said, you know, I recognize I'm in the fortunate position where I don't have to worry too much about the price of the console, because A, it's my job to play it thanks to you guys. So, you know, it's because of the people who watch my streams and support me, I'm able to do it. But even with that, I look at it and I'm like, oh, that is pricey, dude. That is really pricey. You know, 80 bucks for Mario Kart's crazy, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, based on how it looks, ugh, that's what I'm saying. Thank you for the 100, Kitty, I appreciate it. Based on how it looks, man, it's like, maybe that game is worth $80. Because maybe it's going to be bigger than any other Switch game that we've seen. I highly doubt it's going to be bigger than Tears of the Kingdom. You know what I mean? And Breath of the Wild. But also, the scale of open world, it could be as big as them. In which case, $80 is still a lot to ask for, because Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom were 60. But it's like, okay, you factor in the online capability, if that has a lot of really big expansions to it, and maybe they do some updates, unless they release the game with tons of content and they do free updates, it's like, alright, maybe it could be worth it. It's hard to say, because we don't have the game yet. But the price is bold. Because, man, it's up there, you know? But I don't know. I think it's up to the individual, right? It's like, $80 is a lot for most people to spend. It's a lot for me to spend on a video game. You know what I mean? And it's my job. But in my head, I'm like, okay, if it's worth it in terms of a game, it's like, it might not bother me that much. And I think other people will probably find that too. But it's just, I don't know, man. It's just not a good sign. And also, like, it's kind of nice to know that only Mario Kart's the one that's 80 bucks, which means hopefully some other games will be reasonably priced. But the fact that they're putting Mario Kart at 80 also tells me, well, that means that it must be specifically worth $80, in which case, I guess we'll have to see, you know? Console price isn't too crazy to me. I kind of was expecting that. For it to be really, really good, I'm not too crazy about the price of the console. I think it's probably what I would expect it to be. Considering you can get, you know, a lot of, I guess it is a little expensive for a console, but again, I'm trusting them so far in that it's going to be really powerful and really good and reliable, and it's not going to have Joy-Con drift and overheat and warp. You know what I mean? Then we can discuss, like, okay, is it going to be good? But if it's like, hey, if the console comes out and it's awesome, it might be one of those things where it's like, it's expensive, but you kind of get what you pay for. If it's a good quality, really good performing console with awesome games on it, you know? But it's a family console, and the price is steep. So I don't know. Gotta see. I definitely will be getting Donkey Kong Bonanza, because I'm going to do a playthrough of that. We'll probably do a playthrough on JayMoji Deluxe, or we'll do a streamed playthrough. Hard to say. It'll probably be... I'm thinking maybe we could stream it, and then upload it to JayMoji Deluxe. I think that's what I want to start doing, because I love those playthroughs that I do, but kind of like, just might as well just stream it, you know, and then upload it. And then I want to do actual content on it.
Take these government-funded bits as a funding for Mario Kart World. And no, I didn't send this message while getting totally smashed in Clam Blitz RN.
Getting smashed in Clam Blitz. Well, I mean, I'm sorry to hear that. That you got I mean, that you didn't get smashed in Clam Blitz. I guess congratulations. So, you know, good for you. Yeah, that was the 4th game. We're gonna leave this lobby and start a new one. So if you guys... Oh, the maps have been updated. That's fun. If you guys played already, please do not rejoin. We're gonna have all new players this time around. CD, that is a great emote. That is really awesome. Okay. New lobby, let's do it. But thank you, Jack. I appreciate it. We're gonna send out an invite to everybody. Am I tripping, or do we have a repeater too? Mods. Well, Cat P definitely wasn't here before. I don't think. Can I get a lobby check on this? Because I'm not sure. Cards, get his ass. Seize him. Oh, wasn't last lobby, but I DC'd before game 1. Yeah, but if I take his, if I go back to look at my screenshot, it's all good. Okay, yeah, if you DC before the first game, it's like, okay, that's fine. All right, now we can actually get rolling. Thank you. Sick for the verification. Alrighty. What do I want to play this time around? Let's get my normal canonical gear on, and the weapon will be for splat zones. Use Nod again. We'll use that. Nice, dude. Well done. As I was reading 6.8, over the last 5 years, I've mastered the art of getting into JayMoji PBs quickly. And then immediately, the disconnect. That's crazy, bro. Sick, you shouldn't have said something. The devil is listening. The devil is listening, and he's in Splatoon. You know? That's crazy. That's so disrespectful. Love Nintendo Switch Online, honestly. Love that for us. Alright, everybody who was in that disconnect, obviously, if you disconnected, you can rejoin. That was awesome. That was crazy. Love this game. Polished. No minimum rank to join these. Everybody's welcome. There is a maximum rank. Nobody can be a higher level than me. That's not true. Not true. Congrats on getting the camera. Thank you. I think I'm one of the 4 people who pre-ordered one. The Nintendo Switch 2 camera. I'm very excited about it. Can't wait to make content on it. I posted a tweet about how that was the only thing I was able to pre-order, and it got 15,000 likes on Twitter. And then, like, literally 15,000 likes. And then there were people in the comments that were like, why would you buy this? Or you're a corporate slave. And I was just like, this is awesome. I can't wait to make a video on this. I'm so excited. Alright, time for gaming. I don't want to be on this map. No disrespect. But like a little disrespect to this map. But like not too much. Like it's okay, I just want to do splat zones on it. You know? That's not what I'm in the mood for. Oops. How did the Zelda law-breaking vid go? It was awesome. I would like to apologize to those who are subscribed on Patreon. That video is not going to be going out early because I still have to finish it. Casero worked to get the video done within this week, and I'm just doing the final edits to it and adding the music and whatnot. But we have Charlie did the thumbnail, and it's awesome. I think you guys are gonna like it, but it won't be going out early. It will go out on Patreon. It'll probably go out on Patreon tonight. So technically it's early. It's just not multiple days early, like I like to do. But stuff happens. So you know, it just this week was an exception because it's a 1 week turnaround. But that video is going out tomorrow on YouTube, free for everybody. It'll be available to all of our patrons on the $1, $5, or $10 tier. And speaking of the Patreon $10 tier, patreon.com/JayMoji, I have all of the, what month is it? May? I have all the May patrons. I have all your postcards ready to go. I don't have enough stamps, so I do need to go buy more stamps. Because I think I had, like... Okay, so the first month that I did the postcard club, we had 25 postcards we sent out. The second month, it was 50. This month, it was over 100. We've doubled every single time. I don't think we're gonna double this month. Because last month was the special one where it was me, Skip, and Dan that signed all the postcards. So I don't think next time I'm gonna dish out 200. It would be cool, but I don't think so. But it's okay. Because we have some exclusive content coming to Patreon and stuff like that. I'm very excited about it. But also, I'm excited to send those out. All the people who became patrons before May 1st. We have like 100 and 104 of them, I think, that I have to mail out. It's really exciting. So, I'm stoked. I'm stoked for you guys to get them. I'm really excited. Oh, no. Uh-oh, I've been found. Okay, good job, team. Came in clutch there. We like to see that. Swear I saw someone go that way. I guess not. Oh my god. Knew I saw something there. Pray and pray. Watch out for that bomb, broski. Gonna explode. Broski? Sorry, I really don't know where that one came from. I'm gonna do this. And run for my life. Okay. Disrespectful as hell, but whatever. I'm so dead. Really know where I am. That's gonna be a problem. Uh-oh. See you too. You see me, but I see you. No way we come back from this, right? Shoot the guy! Don't shoot the ground! What are you doing? Oh! Yeah, I had that coming. Bees keep flying into my window with an audible thunk, and I think it's so hard not to laugh. What? Dude, bees, sometimes you see a bee and you're like, that's a big bee. And they got mass, dude. Like, a certain bees. No way I get this quad. No way I don't get the quad. Get the zone! Get it! Get the zone! This game, dude. I can't start playing this game again. You can't do it.
Take a deep breath and maybe some water. I'm concerned for your blood pressure.
No, my blood pressure is fine. Although I will take a deep breath and drink some water. As requested. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Chat, be honest, when was the last time you played? When was the last time you played Side Order? Honest. For me, I legitimately, I think a year ago. When was my last video on it? Oh my god, Skip's video of us playing, of us going to Mr. Beast Burger went up. JayMoji Side Order. Let's see. 11 months ago was Infinite Floor Side Order, and I know I didn't do anything after that. Infinite Color Chips. No, Infinite Color Chips was 10 months ago. Okay, so it's been less than a year. I love that thumbnail. I'm still so proud of that. Yeah, but first person was a... Oh, we had a DC. What is happening, man? Does anybody know how to leave? We got it. Isn't it every button? Left, right, and... How do you do it? I want to end the lobby, but I don't remember how. Press every button? Thanks, sick. I don't know how to... For some reason, I thought I did that. Oh, I guess if you do that... Okay, I could see how you could do it. It's weird, because I guess the D-pad counts as every button. Weird. Okay, let's try that again. But this time with all players involved. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Take 2. ZL, ZR, RL, and the sticks. Oh, it's just that. Okay. That's what I did. I guess I didn't hold it for long enough. That was my mistake. Mistaken? That was my mistake. You gotta sit your fat dumpy on the controller to close the lobby. Yeah, that checks out. That's what you gotta do. It's the only way to hit all the buttons, dude, is to sit on it. I don't make the rules. This is what Nintendo said to do. They say in the direct, they said if you sit your glute, your thick ass on the controller, you can restart a lobby. And we're like, Mr. Nintendo Direct, that's a weird thing to say. But thank you. But I'm spoken for. I appreciate it, is what we all said. Okay, I'm not going that way. This is Splatling Nightmare over there. Those. I detect problems. I eliminated the problems. Another problem over there. I eliminated that one too. Yeah, alright. That was my mistake, but I brought you down here and died. So, what did Nintendo mean by that? I don't know. It's in the instruction manual, bro. You gotta do it. Bro, it's in the instructions. It's in the Nintendo Power issue. I wonder why they stopped doing Nintendo Power. It was just because magazines are an obsolete form of medium? Or was it because they actually want to hide... Maybe I guess they replaced it with the directs, ultimately. Sorry, I kind of stole that kill. Being brutally honest here. Stay behind this tower, I should be fine. Standing, never mind. Somebody told me that if you stand, you're less of a hitbox, but that was obviously proven to be wrong. Because iPads and all that. Yeah, but I'm surprised they don't do like a virtual one. You know what's crazy? I'm saying this out loud. They just, and I mean they just, announced and released the Nintendo Today app. We literally have a modern day Nintendo Power in the form of that. I don't know why I didn't like think of that. I guess I forgot it. I also downloaded it recently too. But I guess that is the thing. I don't get how the app works though. I don't get like how it's news. They're just talking about things that I guess we already know about. I guess there's nothing new happening. But I'm also not seeing like release dates of anything being announced, like nothing like that. I'm reestablishing that habit of as soon as I get a special launching it, which is not how you play this game correctly. There you go. Buy me time for a second. Go bomb. Thanks. Team. The tower's over here. It's okay. It's fine. They released Rosalina pictures I will forever cherish. I did see that. I did see that. That was nice. That was nice of them to do. I do appreciate the, is fan service the wrong word to use? Or like, can I say that? I don't think that's the right word to use. There's a lot going on down here. I don't know. Thank you for your input. Uh-oh. I'm struggling with my alerts because they're new. I don't know what's what yet. So whenever I hear the follow sound, I'm not sure if it's a bit sound. I know what it is. I'll remember. I use Nintendo today when I remember it exists. Yeah. Like most Nintendo features that aren't just the game, the console, and the controller you use to play it, you kinda don't use it until you remember it exists. You know? Fan service would be if they started posting her feet. Yeah, I guess that's true. I guess that's true, and that's probably not until... that's probably why they stopped Nintendo Power, was because there was too much of that kind of fan service in there. Hey! Nice. Oh no! Make it so you can't see anything. Good luck. Whoa! We got one, boys. I failed, though. I'm sorry. Don't give them ideas. Look, man. They're just trying to make as much money as possible at the end of the day. You know that. They're a soulless corporation. If they gotta post dogs to get it, they'll do it. Okay, but, like, that's a genuine question, right? Corporations... Alright. Corporations operate on the basis of make as much money as possible, right? So, what if society just decided to just, like, fuck with them like crazy, and just, like, everybody was buying feet-related things, and everybody was into feet stuff, right? Like, crazy. Chat, I know this is... Just bear with me, okay? Because I promise I'm getting onto something, okay? What if all of society collectively was like, yo, Nintendo, we're into feet? How far would society need to go before Nintendo genuinely started selling that? Because that's what their goal at the end is, to just make money. So at what point do we gaslight them so hard that they think the only way to do that is to start releasing feet products? I'm just saying. What if we gaslit them? It doesn't have to be feet. It could literally be anything. Because the corporations start to bend to, like, trends, right? Like, so when, like, Among Us, or, like... I'm trying to think of something to where that, like, actually happened recently. Is it Rainmaker? Yes, it is. There's an example of that happening recently, but I can't think of what it was. Where there was some trend and corporations were like, hey guys, we're in on it too. And it's like, no, you're not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm trying to think of what it would be. I don't know what it would be. Lethal Company? No. Nintendo aims at kids too. I guess that's true. So what if kids were... No, because if kids... Because kids started eating, like, Tide Pods, and even Tide was like, don't do that. Tide was like, bro, that's not a good thing. So if kids start eating Tide Pods again, Nintendo's not gonna be like, hey guys, let's market Tide Pods to kids. They probably won't do that. They probably wouldn't do that. Yeah, that's a good point. I wonder what it is. There's some world where maybe not Nintendo, but like other corporations, if they were like, well, this is really weird, but I guess everybody's into it now. So I guess we gotta start getting into that market. You know? You know what you actually could... You know what an actual example of that would be is crypto and like NFTs. Because that was like a big deal, allegedly. And every company in the world was like, I don't understand this, but it appears to make a lot of money and people want it, so it's an opportunity for us to make money, so let's get in it. And then they did it. And then they did it. And then they invested in it. So I'm like, what if we got them into something really weird? You know what I mean? What if we gaslit companies into thinking that we all wanted something so bizarre? At what stage do they do it? You know what I mean? Like, at what point do we as a society gaslight like Microsoft or something into thinking that we're all like really into steroids. Like everyone started doing steroids. Everyone. And then Microsoft was like, well, it's the only thing people can talk about today is steroids. So how do we dominate this market? You know, like something just really weird. That'd be the day. I'm convinced it could be anything. I'm convinced companies will get into anything if they think that it will make them $1 billion and society is exclusively into it. I'm not stopping with this rant. I believe in it. I believe in it. I'm telling you, it's a thing. Oh my god. AI is probably a good example. Yeah, but see, the thing about AI is that it at least with generative AI, that is not something that people are asking for. That's something that they see as a genuine shortcut. You know what I mean? Because people are, the majority of people are like, this fucking sucks and we don't want it. It's the reverse of they insist that this is what we want. I'm talking about like something that we insist that we want it, but they don't want, but they do anyway because because the people should take the power back. You know what I mean? When are we all just like, Microsoft, we're gonna stop buying your products unless you start selling pickles? How long would it take for Microsoft to start selling pickles? That's like a genuine sociology thing of like, who's really in control? You know what I mean? I know you guys are being like, Jay, stop, that's crazy. But like, I'm making a legitimate point of like, that is how markets work. So what if we just did it backwards? Right? At what point do we get these companies to start releasing things they don't want to release? Right? Jay finds out about supply and demand. Yeah, but like gaslighting supply and demand. It's just really funny to imagine that. Demand and supply, exactly. Yeah. Right? At what point will Microsoft start making pickles? That is genuinely like, I hope that this theory reaches the point where they're talking about it in psychology classes, dude. So like, you know, there's the famous Microsoft pickles ideology of like, how long would it take? It's not a riddle or a quiz, it's like a, you know, it's the question. Like, how long would it take Microsoft to start selling pickles? What would we have to do? And it's like, well, the theory is that if society gaslit them into thinking that they are 100% interested in pickles and will only spend their money on pickles, Microsoft will inevitably fold and start selling pickles. Nobody will understand it, but they have to make money, so they'll do it. Yeah, the Microsoft pickles parable. That's the one. That's the one. The Microsoft pickles parable. I hate, this would be a really good Twitch clip if it didn't start off with me thinking, what if Nintendo started selling feed products? Because we convinced them that that's what we wanted. But unfortunately, that is the brainchild of this theory. This stroke of genius came from something far worse. But what are you gonna do? You know, what are you gonna do? Oh man, I'm sweating, bro. I'm sweating right now. I do not want to be sweating, but I am absolutely sweating. Streaming is tough work, dude. I gotta talk about the Microsoft pickles parable with you guys and debate ethics with my chat. I don't want to do that. You know, I don't care. The stroke of genius about feet? Yeah, well, when you capitalize stroke and feet, it's gonna look a lot more sus than it really is, alright? It's not what I meant. It's not what I meant. Get out of here, dude. You're not taking this. I'm also refusing to die to a reef slider. I didn't. I died to a Tenebrella straight to the face. They would definitely start by making pickle-themed products like pickle-colored stuff. Yeah. But then if we didn't buy it and we were like, no, we only want pickles. Like, how long will it take them to... Well, you know what Microsoft, a company like that, would do? Is they would just buy an existing pickle manufacturer. And then just take half of the proceeds of it. Or more. That's what they would do. They would start to monopolize on pickle products. Of existing things. I don't think they would start producing pickles. I think they would just dip into the earnings of other pickles. You know? Who knows? Thanks for the follows, guys. I appreciate you being here. Oh, and also, Lane, thank you for the 50. Nintendo aims at kids, meanwhile Marina exists. What's wrong with Marina? She's not naked. I think it's probably fine. Alright, let's get this. This is the final one, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll rock with that. We'll rock with that. Jay doesn't know. What? I don't know about the full frontal Marina scene in one of the game. No, that's not a thing. That's not a thing. At least, if it is, I don't know about it. And somebody fucked up by not telling me that. Because holy shit, can you imagine? Inexplicably? Just with any character in a Nintendo game. That would be insane. That's not a thing. That's definitely not. That's not a thing. And I think it's probably fine. God forbid a woman have a body. Not in my Nintendo. Not on my Switch game. She needs to cover up. She should wear a sweater. It's probably cold. Sorry. This stream is crazy, bro. Oh, man. I'm just really stressed, okay? I'm overwhelmed. I got a lot of work to do. I got a lot going on, and I'm scared. I don't know what I'm scared of. It's just I'm anxious. There's a lot going on. PAX is coming up, and I'm admittedly a little anxious this time around because I got a lot of work to do. It's gonna be a big convention. And it's like, what if I mess it up? What if everyone hates me? What if nobody shows up to my panel? Could happen. You know? Could happen. I'm gonna sneeze. What if I sneeze on a fan at PAX? I'm gonna get canceled, dude. What if someone's like, oh my god, I love your videos, and I'm like, achoo! And then I kill them. Twitter's gonna eat me alive, bro. What if we throw a tomato? Bro, someone throws a tomato at my panel. When was the last time? When was the last time? Okay, since the 1600s, that somebody threw a tomato at someone on stage. When did that start? And how do I bring it back? That's what I'm interested in. Here's we're at a crossroads. Alright. Consider the road crossed. Stay away. Okay, they learned their lesson. Ah! I didn't. Meanwhile. No, 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 no! Dude, if I die to Reef Slider again. Is this just a bit? Is it I die to Reef Slider and nothing else? The JayMoji panel where he talks about the pickle argument. Yeah, too many games. That's my panel, is the pickle argument. Oh, actually, I think I'm allowed to confirm that my panel for too many games is happening. I think the time is subject to change. But I think it's mostly confirmed to be on Friday at 7 p.m. So, very excited about that. Or sorry, 6:15 p.m. Not even 7, I'm lying to you. If you guys are going to too many games, JayMoji is going to be there. JayMoji's Insane Mario Kart Tournament. It's going to be awesome. You better be there. And that version of JayMoji's Insane Mario Kart Tournament is going to be played on Mario Kart World. Isn't that nuts? It's not even going to be... It's going to be the first panel that we do where we can play a new Mario Kart. Isn't that awesome? I'm like stoked about that. I'm so excited. Can't refuse. Buy me a plane ticket. Let me just throw a bunch of old Wii's at you. Yeah, that is an offer I can't refuse, isn't it? I'm simply delighted by the thought of having a bunch of 2008 hardware thrown at me by somebody who traveled 3,000 miles to injure me. I think that's the best way to do it. Jay, the aim? Never mind, I fix it. It's my aim. Like I said I would. Having trouble getting up there? Sorry about it. Good thing I got that last second. Hey, you can't cross that without the easy pass. Slow down. There. That's the bomb. That's fair. You're gonna travel to PAX with Microsoft Pickles at you. Yeah. Now we got Microsoft Pickles. That's great. The other thing about the Microsoft Pickle, paradox, parable, that really, I think would be really funny if it was only Microsoft. So, like, another company sees this whole pickle thing with Microsoft and they're like, oh, people must want pickles. And Microsoft starts making pickle products, but then, like, Amazon and Apple starts making pickle products and we're like, no. We don't want pickle products from you. Why are all these companies selling pickles? We just want Microsoft to do it. That would be really funny. We just bully this corporation into doing the only thing they know how to do. That would be awesome. No! I did all that for nothing. No way, bro. Sorry. Just keep them away. Or some bombs. Just win. That's all I gotta do. You don't. Anyone else? Oops. Yeah, it's okay. We won anyway. It's alright. GG's. Oh, Clamblitz. You psycho. This mode is insane, dude. I don't want to do it anymore. I think I have about a couple more rounds to do. Wow. What a fantastic image. Oh, they went to... I got 21 kills. Dude, hire me. If anybody's looking for a free agent, I'm here. Or we're gonna leave. GG's, everybody! Alright, if you played already, don't rejoin. The pool should be Marigold Monday. Everybody else was joining via Marigold Monday. Yeah, Marigold Monday. I guess I have it in lowercase, but I don't think it's case sensitive. So, I think we're chilling. I think we're okay. What would JayMoji Pickles even be branded? Purple? Probably. That'd be pretty dope. Purple Pickles. Yeah, I don't like it. I said it out loud and I realized, you know what, it's not something I'm particularly interested in doing. Cat P was here before. No, they disconnect, right? They disconnected. I don't want recon mode. No, 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 no. Remove that. Okay. Alright, so this is all new people then? I think it is. What are we doing? Spot zones first. Yes, I disconnected and got to play. Never. Good save. All new. Okay. Thank you, Sick. Everybody say thank you to Sick, please. Please and thank you. Alright. I'm gonna use... How do we mix it up a little bit? Zones. Use a slosher. I haven't used a slosher in a while. A long, long time. Bram, bram. Bram, bram. Or we could use X-Splosher, which actually for zones would be really fun. I'm gonna use that. Oh, the point I was trying to make earlier about side order was, damn, dude, what's the deal? Why have we not... Why did side order, like, quote-unquote, fall off in a way? You know? Kind of, like, really sad. because I like Octo expansion. I think people are more fond of, and they go back to play it and all kinds of stuff. Oh, okay. Oops. Like, I don't know. I like Side Order, but even I haven't played it in a long time. Oops. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's maybe it's not fine. Should leave me alone. I don't know. I thought Side Order was great. I just don't know why. Like, what about it is not as heavily replayable as Octo Expansion was. I guess Octo Expansion wasn't really replayable. You know what it probably was? Realistically, I think was expectation. I think we expected Side Order to be like so insanely oh, I forgot to fix the $1 donation. The $1. I forgot to fix the donation alert to something different. I'll have to change that real quick. We could do that in a minute. Well, Explosher is actually kind of fun. Explosher is actually pretty fun. This rules. Nice. It's got, like, good range. It's explosive and it pisses people off, like me. I get so pissed off when I'm playing against Explosher. Nice, dude. GG's. That was great. Yeah, I don't know, man. Side Order fun. I didn't play Side Order that much because I don't like roguelikes. That's fair. But again, I think it was expectation, right? Like, I think Side Order, because it was a roguelike, we saw it as infinitely replayable. And so it was like, hey, that's gonna be great. It's gonna be, you can play it forever and we can make content on it infinitely. And then it's like, can you? I don't know that you can. Which, I mean, I guess you could, but I don't see a lot of streamers playing Side Order either. It's just a shame that it kind of was like, yeah, it's fun, and then it kind of went away. What do we want for the donations? Wait, where do you get to donations? Tips? Oh, it's tips. Okay. It's gonna be image to the left. Minimum amount to alert is $1. The image is gonna be, what emote should it be? What emote should the $1 dono be? Or not the $1, just the donation. I'll read that message a second, Jester Jams. It reminded me. JayMoji dead? First I saw was JayMoji dead, I think. I think that might be good. Oh, stop yawning. I'm gonna make it JayMoji dead. And then I'm going to make the text delay 0, the sound volume max, the alert animation to be pulse, text animation to be pulse, text to speech is on. That's weird. What should the sound be? We have a couple options of the Zelda sound effects. That was so loud, I'm so sorry. Oh my god, that like hurt my ear. Oh no, that was so loud. Why was that so loud? Okay, now it's normal volume. We have this. No, we have that already. That's used already. That's used already. I like this. No, but that's if someone follows, right? I kind of like this. Do the loud one? No, I'm not gonna do the loud one. This one's already used. No, it isn't. Is it? I think this one's already used for something. Right? Wait, here's the follows is this. Follows is that. Bits is that. A sub is this. And our raid is... We don't have a raid. But we do have a raid. I think, okay, maybe this one is the one we go with. We just make it not loud. Okay, save settings and preview it. Okay. Okay, I think we're fine. That's not like too... That's... I mean, it is pretty loud. I'm gonna put it to this. That's still kind of loud. I'm gonna reduce it a little bit more. There we go. I'm gonna make it a little lower. That is still kind of loud. There we go. That's better. All right. So now, if I replay the Jester Jams donation, there we go. Is that okay? That's not that bad. I think that's pretty good compared to this. Yeah, yeah. And then... Oh, it still needs the emoji. That's still a little loud. It actually is loud. It's gotta be like 40% volume, which is nuts. I'll also start this, this game. Why is it so damn loud? That's better. Okay, the image didn't select for some reason, but I chose JayMoji dead. There we go. So now it should work. But anyway, I wanted to thank Jester Jams. We're starting a game. Sorry, I promise we're getting into it. I just want to make sure these alerts work, because we were so due for new alerts, man. We were so due for this. Let's see. Jester, thanks for the $1. Hi, Jay. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. I am doing well, Jester. It's good to see you. I just got my first tattoo recently. Congratulations. I designed it myself. That's awesome, and it's super cool. Would you ever get a tattoo at all? I hope you have a nice day. Well, Jester Jams, let me tell you a little something, okay? I don't know if you know this, but I do. I'm set up. I'm set. I'm like good to go. I got the mark of the beast right there. All right, we're good. All right, and then I got this. I think when I was 16, I got this. This is like my first tattoo. And I'm pretty sure I was 16 years old when I got my first tattoo. I don't want too many more. I want very, very few more. I only want like 1 or 2 more, realistically. More like personal ones. That boo goes hard, doesn't it? I don't know. It's like, on one hand, it's like, do I want a tattoo of corporate imagery? But it's like, no, boo is not corporate imagery to me. Like, boo like reminds me of like childhood, you know? And it just, whenever I look at that too, I think about playing Mario when I was a kid, and it makes me, it like calms me down. I don't know, it's weird. This is the way it is for me. So boo's a friend for sure. Absolutely a friend. So yeah, he's friend shaped. I love him so much. Hohen, thank you for the 68 months. Wait, did the alert play? There we go. Yeah, it did. Oh, thank you for the Prime for 68 months. Appreciate the love and support. Owen is a legend. Owen's been supporting me since the goddamn Splatoon 1 days. He's an absolute G. Gotta tell you. It's Kirby on the wall. I noticed that. I recognize that character. That's the Failboat character. That character is from Failboat. I can't wait to see Dan at PAX. I'm gonna see Dan and Skip at PAX again, and I just saw them recently. It's so awesome. We'd have such a good time at PAX East. It's just, I think PAX is my favorite convention. Like, it's just so much fun. Too Many Games is a fun convention too. I like doing the panels there. I like all the people that go. I get to see all my friends more so than I get to see at PAX, because I do get to see a lot of you at PAX, but a lot of like my mods, TMG is a little bit cheaper to go to than PAX. A little more manageable for a lot of people, so more people get to go, and it's just really nice to hang out with everyone and just hang out. And the convention's cool too, because it's more TMG is more oriented around like the artist alley and retro game sellers and stuff like that, and I think that's really cool. I've been getting really into that lately, so I love it for that reason. But also, whoop. Oh yeah, hang on. But PAX is so awesome. It's just this big, awesome convention. And the panels we host at PAX are unbelievable because they always give us these big stages and we fill the rooms and the crowds are amazing. And it's just like, it's what I would have dreamt about when I first started my channel. About like, God, I hope I can perform some show on stage in front of hundreds of people, maybe one day thousands, you know? And it's like, PAX definitely handles the hundreds of people. You know, it definitely covers that part of my dream, and that's why I love doing the panels so much there. It's just amazing. And the staff is great. It's just awesome, man. It's just really awesome. I like the Boston area, too. Boston area is really nice. I think there's so much good food there. I saw you. It ain't happening, bro. It ain't happening. It ain't it's happening. Okay, that's great. One of the staff looked at me weird last year. What? What was that? Why? They got a problem? VMOCam! VMOCam, bro. Thank you for the, oh my, 70 months? You buy me dinner on Saturday or... Listen, Cam. Show up, you know what I'm saying? Show up. What, you show up. You show up, bro. You show up, we'll see what happens. Oh, man. Cam, you're gonna be at, I'm gonna see you at PAX, I'm so excited. I didn't think I was going to. I really don't know who's going to PAX. I don't know who I'm going to see. I was kind of bummed because I heard that not that many people are going. Me and Spoon were trying to take cute cosplay photos on our KDA cosplays. Okay, I remember that because Dan and I had our signing that day. You guys were at the back of the line and we were like, yo! And this old man would not stop staring at us. Uh-oh. Oh, no, that's not... Uh-oh. I don't mean to laugh at that. It's just like... yeah. It's like a nervous laugh, you know? But like, ooh. PAX, what's going on, bro? What's happening there? Oh, yeesh. Yeah, PAX is usually pretty good at that kind of stuff. Of, you know, keeping it pretty respectful. But every now and again, you get a random Bostonite who kind of wanders in. And then you get that, and it's like, okay, dude, maybe he was staff? No, really? Never mind. That's alright, it's a little odd. Maybe he was a KDA fan. Like, how was he looking, you know? Maybe he was a KDA fan? Maybe not. I don't know. It's kind of hard not to. He was old. 65? That's not looking good. It's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. Anyway, so I'm stoked for PAX. I can't wait. Who's going to PAX? Who is actually going to be there? Doesn't have to be all 4 days, just even if it's some of the days. Not me, that's great. That's really great. Not me, that's awesome. Me on Saturday. Okay, that's cool. I wish I could. Chat, let's play a game called If You're Not Going, Don't Say Anything. The question was who's going? I mean, if you're not going, believe me, I wish you could go. If I had all the money in the world, I would pay for a ticket for everybody. I know Dark's gonna be there. Size in British. Oh man, that is, yeah. Do they spell it differently over there? Can't this year, but hopefully next year. That's cool. I'm there if you buy me a flight from the EU. See, it's what I'm saying. Like, yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Hey, I don't like that game. So far, I've only seen people who are not going to PAX. No. Almost no one has said yes. Except for Cam. Yeah, chat went quiet. Is genuinely nobody going to PAX? What's the deal? That's awesome. That's so awesome. Okay, Rainmaker, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that checks out. Okay, we're good. Going to PAX and TMGs. You guys to pay for times like this. No way, Beeth. No way. For real? I'm gonna meet my favorite streamer at PAX? That's so awesome. What a crossover episode. Where's going? She's working there. Yes, that I'm aware of. I'm really excited. I would love to be an enforcer at a convention one day. That'd be cool. You know? This is sad. Now I have to go. Yeah. Sorry. Oh well. Looks like you have to hang out with all of us who love you and can't wait to see you. That's terrible. Thank God the job I wanted rejected me, so I'm free this summer. Hey, you know what? That's that optimistic attitude that I like to see. You know? Look at the bright side of things. I don't feel so good about this, guys. Wait. Uh-oh. Starting to feel hungry. That's not a good sign. I did plan on streaming until 6, but I started the stream at around 3:30, so we'll probably go to 6:30. Assuming. And then all I have to do today is finish the video, which turned out really good. I'm very excited for that. The Breaking Every Law in Zelda video. And then... Oops. And then I have to prepare the panel for PAX, and then it's PAX East, baby. All the way. 6:30 is about an hour and a half from now. A little less, because it's 6:08. Oh my god. You were waiting for me on that one, huh? Now you're trying to run. Now you're... Yep, okay. Borrow 7 cents. Cam, I just heard you came into a small fortune recently. If you need somebody to help you invest, give me a call. Gave all my 7 cents to Cam. Yeah, I heard that inheritance finally hit. Cam, so if you're looking for somebody to help manage your money and also take 6% of it. Monthly, 6%. Let me know, I'll help you out. I'm really good with money. You just give it to me and then I take it. I'm great at that. So you rest assured it's in good hands, my hands, all of it. See you guys later. I'm gonna go win the game, bro. Uh-oh. Maybe not. Hey, there's a dono. See, it played. That's a big message that for some reason didn't... And where's the image? The image didn't show up. Did anything that I do save? Like, what's going on? Thank you, Skaterooney, for the $1 dono. I'll read that message 1 second when I have a second to breathe here. This game is... I'm choking, you know? No, I'm choking. I'm choking. Last time you gave me your number, I was connected to someone who said that I owe the IRS $1,000 or I'd be thrown in jail. Me? Last time I did that? That was my number, Cam. That was me that said that. I was trying to get you to give me $1,000. He takes your money and makes pickles with it? What am I, Microsoft? That's a callback to our bit from earlier. For those just tuning in, we have this kind of... we have this paradox, which is the theory that... It's the sort of question of, like, how much gaslighting would society need to do to get Microsoft to start making pickles? For those just tuning in, alright? Like, Would we have to convince Microsoft that the only thing we want is pickles? And then how much of that and how long would it take before they quit their entire lineup and they become a pickle company? Like, what's their integrity versus profit? Like, what's the priority to them, really? We know it's profit, but how can we push that to the limit? You know? Same thing with Apple. What if we all gaslit Apple into thinking we all thought they actually sold apples? We stop buying their products and we say, well, we're only gonna buy it if you sell what you're named after. How long would it take until Apple apples are real? And how long would that bit go on for? Could we, in theory, forever only buy Apple apples? Would they be as successful? And how would they reinvent the apple? We don't have the lead, so we really do need to do something here, guys. Oh my god. This can't happen. On my birthday. It's not my birthday. I'm buying apple bananas. Yeah, they start making other fruit. Skater Vinny, thanks for the $1. Hey, dude, you remember me? I was the person a while back talking about how we were going to championships for esports. Oh, yes, I do remember you saying that. We ended up winning and got the state title. We went back this season and came as runner-up, but I got the news and I'm happy. I got on the news and I'm happy. That's awesome. That is so... Congratulations on the absolute, like... on being just god tier. That's incredible. That's so cool, man. I would love to... I remember I was looking at schools back when I was convinced that college was the right decision for me. And I was like, man, esports in school seems pretty cool. You can play video games at school, that's nice. And then you guys started watching my videos and I was like, well, I guess I can't go to college. So it's your fault, guys, that I didn't go to college and join in esports. I would have been probably on this team. If you guys didn't watch and support my videos and give me my dream job, probably would have ended up somewhere cool like esports. So, whatever. Go to pickle college, now you're making things up. You know, it's not funny. I started watching you after you made that decision. Thank you, Sick. You're no longer an enabler. My favorite college dropout / Jay, which means I'm not your favorite college dropout, which means there's someone else that dropped out of college that you like more than me, and that is a problem, and that requires me being changing something. My college didn't have competitive Splatoon, so I didn't much care. Yeah, how could you? You know? How could you? There goes a DC. Left trigger, buttons. Hold there for 3 seconds. How do you do? Well, you know what? We're at the last game of the lobby. Honestly, just play it out. Let's just play it out. Like, we didn't have any disconnects up until this point. So we're just gonna play this one out, honestly. Even if it's not gonna be a very fair game. Hang on. That works. Watch out for the dynamo. I want to be cautious of that. It's very bad for your health. So was that bomb. So was that dynamo. Oops. You are my favorite college dropout / Gen / silly. These tone indicators get really funny after a while. /genuine / silly. I'm genuinely silly. I'm genuinely goofing right now. /goof. /kill at all. Whoa, dude! Be careful with that power. You accidentally entered the console with that tone indicator. Give me clams. I'm in the base. Give me clams. I'm awesome. You guys can jump to me, you know. That's a feature they added recently. But take the long way. It's fine. You guys can Uber here. Awesome carrying. Oh, guys, I need your advice on something. So, we have the panel coming up for PAX in less than a week, because it's Friday, right? Friday at 9 p.m. Trying to figure out what I should do as prizes. I don't have any more trophies left over. So, do you guys think people, like... Do you guys care? If you won at a panel, would you want a trophy? Because I kind of had this other idea of making postcards that are exclusively, like... If you participated, you get a postcard. I think that'd be kind of cool. But I also give out postcards on Patreon, so it's like, at what point do I offer something that isn't postcards? Or do I do no gifts? Random stuff from Target? Yeah, but that's expensive. I'm just not in a position to spend a lot of money on prizes, you know? I do want to give away, I do want to throw out, I'm bringing a couple JayMoji plushies that I'm going to throw into the audience. So I'm going to do Pokemon cards. I have an excessive amount of Pokemon cards. Wait. I totally forgot that I have an excessive amount of Pokemon cards. Finally, something to do with them. I can give them at random. So you never know what you're going to get. That actually would be kind of cool. Cuz I have some cool cards that I could give away. So, like, it wouldn't like they'd be bad either. Thank you, Sick. You know what? You saved the day. Might have saved the day. I'm gonna throw out 3. Yeah, I'm sorry, Void. I'm gonna throw out 3 JayMoji plushies to the audience at PAX, and then I'm gonna throw another 3 at TMG. And then I think I have another 3 still after that. They gave me a lot. They gave me a lot of dupes. So. Nice, that was good. Yeah, me too. Can you throw 2 of those to me? I'll see what I can do, Cam. I'll see what I can do. Hang on. Yeah, I had that coming. I wonder what happened to that one guy who scalped the JayMoji plush online. I think it's still up there. I don't think anybody owns it. Still up there. It's still $250 for some god-awful reason. No one's gonna buy this, bro. No one gives a damn about JayMoji that much. To spend $250 when you could have gotten one for the normal... It's just... What? Instead of JayMoji plushies, can you throw Molotovs? Just into the audience. I think that needs to be a quote. Oh my god. Oh, that's great. Oh, how did I miss this? Ori, thanks for the gifted sub to Microsoft Pickle Rick. Couldn't have asked for a better gifted sub. That just, you know, that just pulled everything together, didn't it? It just really brought everything together. Alright, thanks for playing, guys. We can close it out. Signed flash grenades. Here we go, guys. Whee! Everyone's screaming and running away. Oh my god. It's not funny because it's so morbid, but it's kind of funny. Oh man. Oh man. That rocks, dude. All right. New lobby. If you played already, do not rejoin new players. Maybe don't tell the staff about your plans slash silly. Yeah, you're right. Keep that part a secret. I'm not doing that. It's not really happening. I'm throwing out JayMoji plushes, which are the bomb in the sense that they're awesome, but they're not explosive, I promise. Oh, it's Flazzaro. Are these, well, we'll wait until the lobby's full. Here we go. Oh, those aren't JayMoji plushies. They were made in a... No, those weren't homemade JayMoji plushies. They were made in a factory. A bomb factory. They're bombs. That continues to be my favorite
Just
line
throw
of
out free
anything.
Switch games no one wants like beat 'em ups did.
Really? Did he really do that? That's pretty dope. I'd do that. Free Switch games no one wants. But how are they free? How do I throw them out? I have some genuinely good Pokemon cards I could throw out to the crowd. You know what I mean? Throw out 1-2 Switch. I don't even own that. So I don't know that I could. All right, this looks good, right? I'm sorry, I didn't see. I think this is a safe. All new. Okay, thank you, Sick. All right, let's run it up. Boom.
Throw your stupid Nintendo camera, because you know nobody in that crowd is gonna use it.
First off, I pre-ordered it. It's not out yet. Second off, I'm gonna use it, Ori. You don't even know. I'm putting that thing to work. I'm putting that thing to work. Okay? Oh, yeah, the bit that I had, or the thing I was trying to ask before is like, when was the last time that somebody threw a tomato at a stage? What if I gave people at Taxis tomatoes to throw? Can you imagine people throwing tomatoes? Because it's funny and like, it's funny when you see it in like a cartoon, but like in real life, that's gotta be the funniest. That's gotta be like the funniest thing. Like an actual tomato. And it's just at the Mario Kart panel. Oh my god. Oh, I don't know why that's so funny. Like real rotting tomatoes. Not like gross rotten, but like they're soft and squishy so they don't hurt. But they are, you know what, a stage hazard. Yeah, probably. At PAX they wouldn't be a stage hazard. You can't bring food into PAX either, and you can't give food out at panels. So I can't give people tomatoes on the premise that it is at some point capable of being a food. Tomatoes are. So, you know, it just wouldn't fly. The tomatoes would fly if I had a say, but I don't. So, oh well. I'll listen to the rules, I suppose. I have no choice. Oops. Well, you can bring food, but not a fucking box of tomatoes. You imagine? I'm like, no, these are just my snacks. I have to have these, and it's just a crate, a pallet of just fresh tomatoes. By the time my panel comes around, they're rotten and warm. Dude, who are they to say what I need for my health and what I don't? Nah, man, my doctor said I gotta eat these. It's an open crate of tomatoes. Oh my god. Nice, dude. When Dan had those cheese sticks. Dude, they let Dan give away an urn at PAX, okay? He gave away... We gave away a garden hose, an urn, and something else. I can't remember what else it was. But like, you can just get... You can get a lot of stuff. You guys didn't see Dan's video, clearly. He gave away an urn at PAX. He had to be there. It was crazy. And it was huge. It was like 3 feet. It was more of a vase than an urn, but we said it was an urn. Just for immersion's sake. So, you could be immersed in the gameplay. Shout out to that splashdown cancel that I totally succeeded and you all saw me do. If I come to Paxton and give me a couch for free, yeah. Dude, if I find a couch, it's yours. You got dibs. If I find one, it's yours. CD, you've been subbed for how many months? Like, at what point have you subscribed equivalent to the value of a couch? You know what I mean? You get like a mail-in rebate. If you subscribe to me for 66 months, that's equal to the value of like a decent Ashley Furniture couch. Do you get what you get one? I love my job. So you get one. Mail-in rebate, like the Balatro, just like the Balatro. It would be a $395 couch. I didn't say it was a good one. Actually, this couch that I have behind me, I got that from Bob's Furniture for 400 bucks. This was actually the first big purchase I ever made when I started YouTube. When my mom and I moved out, I needed furniture. This is what I bought. So, I mean, like, you could get that couch for $5 off. If for $395, like, you know what I mean? Worth it. Tower control, let's do it. Do you even use that couch? My family is sitting on it. I don't know if you've noticed, but yes. Sometimes I do. It's, I mean, realistically, I used to use it when I first moved out in 2020. When my mom and I first moved out in 2017, and then I had a different couch, and then I bought this couch in 2020, which was like my first big purchase. And I used to stream on that couch. If you look at some of my old streams from 2020, like around the time Animal Crossing came out, I was sitting on that couch. That was why I recorded videos and streams on. And then when I moved, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna sit on a chair from now on. And here we are. It was a long time ago that I used to use that couch, though. It was like 4 years. 4 or 5 years ago. 2020, so 5 years ago. Right? But the last time I used it was when I moved in November of 2021. We moved to my previous, the last place that my mom and I lived at. Yeah, when I was young, when I was the young age of 20 years old. It'll be so real when I start landing voice acting gigs, and the first thing I'm going to buy is a life-size plushie of Kuru from Kuru, so $150 well spent. That's dope. You should be able to, you have free will. You know? You gotta buy what you gotta buy with your funds that you earn. You know? Lightly shat couch. Only delicately. Okay, bro. Jules? Okay, let me tell you guys about... Let me tell you what Jules' latest hyperfixation has been. She's been on Facebook Marketplace lately. Okay? I don't know what prompted her to start looking at it, but bro, she's been seeing some of the craziest stuff lately on that website. Because she went on it and she was like, I'm just curious what's on it. Like, if there are going to be things, you know, there's going to be weird stuff on it, but I'm just curious. And then she started clicking on some weird stuff that people were selling. And it's like, haha, okay. Then Facebook Marketplace started, it just constantly recommends bizarre things to her. I have to, genuinely after this game, I have to read some of the things that she sent me. You guys have to see what this stuff is. I don't think I can show it. Because I just don't, I can't like show it on screen. Not because it's inappropriate or doxing me, but like I'm gonna read what it is and you interpret what it is from there. I think that's better. We do it that way. Oops. You can buy gas stations at Facebook Marketplace. You can. You can. Dude, nah, some of the stuff that Jules has been seeing and sending me are nuts. It's definitely nuts. Really weird. One of the ones that she showed me on FaceTime, she didn't send me a picture of it, but she showed me while she was looking, was, she showed me, a chair from Chili's. like just a chair with a little Chili's logo on the back. A macrame Pope Francis, which I imagine just went up in value. What else was there? I think a silo, just like a hay silo. I was like, what? That's cool. You can buy that. It's pretty dope, dude. It's pretty dope. The Chili's chair is pretty dope. I honestly, I want it. It's such an iCarly ass item, you know? Where it's like, why do you have that? The hand chairs. There's a lot of those. There was a chain chomp lamp that I almost asked her to buy, but I'm not gonna buy something like that. Let's see what she sent me. See what she said. Dude, it sucks. Jules is so funny. She's just the funniest. Maybe it's funnier because it's coming from her. It cracks me up. The top one, a $65,000 helicopter. Okay? It's just a helicopter, a genuine 2012 Rotorway helicopter. A skateboard with just a woman's ass on it for 120 bucks. And it's sitting on a blanket of Sonic the Hedgehog with like I can't show that on stream for sure. There's a Taco Bell sign, just an actual Taco Bell sign, for $450, like from the outside of the building. There is a $2,800. Oh, it's a Harley. Okay, it's a motorcycle, but instead of like a little round thing on the side that like the passenger rides in, instead of like a little passenger caddy, it's a coffin. And it's got purple velvet lining, okay? That's what that is. The next image she sends me is, I think, lobotomy tools. That may not be lobotomy tools. That may be for something else. Okay, I don't want to speculate on what that is. One of a kind Yoda baby that looks scary as fuck, and it's $500. A crochet cheeseburger turtle, which I will show that on screen because I think you guys need to see the crochet cheeseburger turtle. There's that. I'll also show the Yoda, because I mean, what is that? What's going on there? JayMoji branded coffin. Again, you gotta see the toilet seat. That's pretty rad. I want that turtle. A silo. Yeah, there's a silo. And I don't know what that is. And then there's, just listed in R2-D2. Like a weirdly translucent R2-D2. Microchipped. Oh, a Meow Space feeder. Okay, that's weird. A vintage neon sign that just says drugs. And, a Minecraft creeper. They took this photo with it next to a bottle of bleach, I guess for size. That's awesome, dude. And her response was just, I'm overstimulated. Here's my favorite one. We have, 2006 Acura MDX for $3,500. A 1992 Mazda Miata. One with the pop-up headlights for $6,000. A $5,000 silver camper RV. And a picture of a hose pouring into a toilet for $125 that simply says, wash booty and coochie. If you don't believe me, that's what it says. Now, what happens? What happened? I mean, what, and why is it $125? That just seems unreasonably high for something like that. Unless it's a service, in which case they're overcharging. If it's a product, I guess I gotta see what it is. My first thought it was a bidet.
Can you buy
It's
me
just
the
a
Taco
hose.
Bell sign for $400 and send it with the next postcard?
Yeah, man.
I will pay you back with my Patreon and Twitch sub in a few years.
Yeah, after a while.
Thanks in advance.
Yeah, who was it that I was saying? I think it was CD that we calculated that your sub is exactly $395 that you've spent. CD, you in 1 month you can redeem the Taco Bell sign. Jack, it's first come first sub. How long have you been subbed for? That's kind of what matters, right? Sub for 22 months. Wait a minute. 22 times 5 is 110. Sorry, Jack. You can't redeem that yet. You can eventually redeem the wash booty and coochie, but I don't think you want that. I don't think anybody should redeem that one. Dude, what is this listing? What is it? What is it? I'm so confused. Oh, and also a 6-foot Corona beer bottle. Ah, this website. This website's crazy. Anyway, sorry, that was only Tower Control. We have another round to do. Sorry, guys. You guys have been sitting here for like 5 minutes. Oh my god, I'm
Can I trade
sorry.
in my 500 gifted subs for that Salo? I'm probably a bit short, but worth a try.
I think you're probably there. I think you're probably there, Ori. Let's see. We don't have a price on the silo. Let's see. 500 gifted subs times 5. How long have you been subbed for, Ori? We have to include yours as well. We have to include that. That factors in your redeemable and your JayMoji points. 23? Okay. So then 5 times 23. Okay. Plus, I think we said 2,500. So you've spent $2,615 on this channel, which, oh my god, that's crazy to say out loud. But it's also over a long time. But oh my god, Ori, that's nuts. Holy fuck, I did. Over the span of like 2-3 years? Yeah. That's crazy. Just goes to show like how much I appreciate you guys. Ori, you get the silo. You earn it. What am I doing? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. 500 subs is nuts. That is crazy. You definitely earned the silo. I feel like we're like a cult where it's like if you spend enough money, you earn a certain. You're at silo tier. You're at rice/wheat silo tier. I think. I don't know why I grabbed that. The fuck? Where's my silo? We'll fucking have another $1. Thanks, Ori. Cam, you were at silo tier many years ago. You're up to what was the most expensive thing that I saw that was like unreasonably expensive? It was something that I just said that was like $6,000 or something. I don't remember. I don't remember what it was. Of helicopter. Yeah, Cam, you're at helicopter tier. So cash it in whenever you like, man. You just need to. We need to set up delivery, and then we're good to go. All my mods get helicopters. Bro, what the heli? Yeah. What the helicopter are you talking about? That's what you can say. Then you can fly away on your helicopter. Why do we have the craziest conversations when I'm streaming, dude? When I'm streaming Splatoon specifically. Things just get so weird. I'm like sitting in a room talking to myself. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not. You guys are here, but it's like, as far as the rest of the world's concerned, no one's in this room with me, and I'm going insane. If I beat you in a round, can I get a heli? Guys, we're not just giving away helis for free. If you're gonna get to heli tier, you gotta be subbed for like at least 80 months. Like J-Man, Light Laser, they're at heli tier. I mean, they're also both mods. Most people who've been watching me for 80 months are moderators already. So, they kind of already are, you know, grandfathered into the heli tier. But, you know. What is that sound? That's a $1.33 donation from B Sports Resort. Please can I have a tomato? I'm trying to make bruschetta. Yeah. No, who am I to get in the way of good food? Let me help you out. Oh, the double kill was sweet. Sweet as pie. Megan Thee Stallion featuring Dua Lipa. Oh, that was great. Nice, GG's. Cam, if you have a heli, can you fly at PAX? Dude, Vimo Cam flying in and landing on the helipad next to PAX just to go to the convention. Only on Saturday. That's awesome. God, it's so funny. That would be so badass. I think that'd be awesome. Do 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 do. How long has the stream been? 2 hours? Okay. Keep it going for a little bit longer. Splatoon streams are so long. I feel like we've been streaming for like 4 hours now. Weird. Because the games are only 2 minutes long, but they feel like forever. It's just the way of the road, I guess. Splatana time, I think. Would the convention staff be mad if I just para-dropped out of a helicopter? Probably not. What are they gonna do, stop you? I think the city is gonna be more mad about you flying an unauthorized helicopter and doing illegal, you know, skydiving, basically, in the city with all the buildings. I think you'd have more trouble with them. But the PAX staff, they'd be chill with it. Boston's progressive, true. Just like the insurance you're gonna need for paragliding out of a helicopter. Hey, it's me, the city. It's chill, actually. Well, I'm glad we could get to the bottom of that. Would that be an auto claim or a life claim? Depends. Depends on what gets more damaged. Ultimately. Wow, CD, thanks for the 3 gifted. Appreciate that. Thanks so much. CD, you just reached giant 6-foot Corona beer bottle tier. Congratulations. Yo, it's just the gifted sub redemption thing might be one of my favorite bits. Keep going and eventually you'll get the Taco Bell sign. Oh. Soon you'll be able to redeem nautical toilet bowl seat. What was that for? What happened? Why did that happen? I like heard the Windows sound, but then nothing happened on my computer. I didn't get a notification or anything. Congratulations, CD, you earned the Windows tier. You can play the Windows sound anytime you like on my stream. Pretty cool.
I just realized the 500 plus gift subs reaching over 2.5 grand. Holy cow,
Yeah.
I can buy 10 rare JayMoji plushies.
Yeah, that's true. You can buy 10 rare from the what's-the-name, Lori. Should you do that? No. But you could. Can I sit in a window seat to PAX in the helicopter? I feel like every helicopter, every seat is a window seat, no? I guess I don't really, depends on what it is. Like if we're talking about like a military, maybe not. Oh my god. Yeah, I had that coming. Thought that was my computer. Yeah, sorry. I don't know what it was. Nothing happened. Like, I didn't even get a Windows notification. It just did that. I guess that leads us back to the whole how much gaslighting would it take Microsoft to produce pickles conundrum. It's like we're already on our way, closer than we think. Stay alert, guys. Great. Military Blackhawks have one middle seat, I think. Therefore, some unlucky fart smeller can't look outside. Damn, I mean, that's like... It's cruel but true. Cruel reality of the world we live in. If you are in a Blackhawk, you just might not have the best seat in the house, which I mean, yeah. Where the clams at? Oh, no, 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 not on the last game. Come on, stay strong, stay strong, stay with me. Stay with me, come on. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Thanks, man. Looks like they got me out of that whatever I was stuck in. Oh, no. Actually, my stream is lagging. If you're seeing this on Vaudeville, the stream just looked like a bag of chip crunches. Crumbs, even. Okay, no, it was my internet. That was what made that noise. It was my internet, like, went out for like a half second. But we're back. We're back. Somehow I did not disconnect. Somehow I'm in this game. Miracles do happen. How did... Okay. Windows was trying to warn you. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, it was probably OBS that was like, that made that noise. It was probably the dropped frames notification. Okay, I don't know why I dropped frames. That was weird. Remember when me and Pixie were having that issue where our frames were dropping for like 3 weeks straight? Every time we streamed? That pissed me off. Sorry, Jay, I just redeemed the Kill Streamer tier. I got an error message saying I didn't spend enough money. Enjoy the rest of your life, I guess. Oh, I knew I shouldn't have installed the Kill Streamer tier. I knew that was a problem. Also, minimum bits to read should be... What? No, not for that. Yeah, hold on. Let me go to, Twitch. No, save changes. There we go. Okay. Hang on, I'm here adjusting my alerts mid-thing. Also, guys, we're at... No! Oh, we're at 99,000 followers on Twitch. We're almost at 100k. What should we do for 100k? We're probably gonna hit it when the Switch 2 comes out. Like, it's gonna be a big deal when that drops. So actually, we might hit it before. 100k on Twitch, dude. Can you imagine?
I just remembered, since you're playing on Umami,
nice.
Would you happen to remember the really funny April Fool's stream idea you cooked up?
Did I have an April Fool's idea cooked up? I don't remember. Also, minimum amount to read bits should be 50. There we go. Okay. 48-hour stream? Nah, dude.
Sub up and baby. Do it, do it, do it. For 100k followers.
Maybe, man. Maybe. I was thinking about that. Volpixie's subathon inspired me to want to do a subathon. Speaking of Volpixie subathon, how much time is left in hers? She's got 7 hours left. That's awesome. So proud of her, man. This was really dope. Let's do one more lobby. Let's run it back. Let's run it up one more time. I'm glad we could see that game through and I didn't disconnect all the way. That was nice. Yeah. What was the funny April Fool's stream? I don't remember that. We were laughing about it. It was gold. What? I don't remember what it was. It was the die stream? Oh no, I do remember. It was the opposite stream. Wasn't it? Wasn't it that it was gonna be like mostly face cam and it was like... Yeah, it was the gameplay was gonna be where my face cam was and my face cam was gonna be where the gameplay is. It's still funny to me. That's such a good idea. We're gonna do that one day. We're gonna do it one day. Maybe it was Minecraft. Yeah, that would be really funny. Oh man. Alright, one last lobby. Let's do it. No password. We don't need one. The room that we're in is Marigold Monday. If you want to join, there's gonna be no passcode. If you played already, do not rejoin. It's new people only. And I'm gonna do... Send out the invites. Gotta be an April Fool's stream next year. Cause, I just missed it. Oops. Alright. Let's run it up. This looks all new to me, I think. We're gonna send it. Let's get a little more Splatana gameplay, me think. That stream would go hard. I'd watch it. I'd watch my own stream. I'd consider watching it. I like the idea of doing a subathon. I have always wanted to do one. We used to do subathons back in the day where every sub would add like 5 minutes or something, but back then, you know, 5 minutes added, the streams would be like 8 hours long. I think by like the longest one we had was maybe like 12 hours or something like that, which is cool. I don't know how people get to several days. Pixie had nearly 10,000 subs on her stream, which is crazy. I don't know how to set up or run something like that and get a subathon to last that long. Because CJ did a subathon, his was almost, you know, his was almost that long. His I think was like 42 days, wasn't it? I think it was like close to 42. So I mean, maybe, but also they both averaged like 600 viewers while they stream. I don't think we've ever averaged that once in our channel's history. So, I don't know that we're the size, like, I don't know if if I'm that big of a streamer that, like, a subathon like that would last that long, you know? But, in the future, maybe. I'm hoping when the Switch 2 comes out, and we stream a bunch, channel will grow a little bit, maybe a subathon would be cool. Pixie's subathon is crazy. I don't know how she's handled it. It's nuts. It's amazing. It's exciting because that's like her launch into going full-time with streaming and content creating, which is great. But she just came in. She came in guns blazing. It's amazing. Die. That was such a... I was gonna say it's a waste, but I got him. But I would be down to do, like, a week-long marathon. Like, maybe we do a subathon that's capped at a week, and we just try and see how long it'll last. Because it's not like it needs to be a month long. Maybe we just see. We have a capped subathon a week long, because I don't know, I've just never streamed that long, and every time I try to stream for too long, it becomes impossible. And there's so many facets of my job that it would be hard for me to stream for a week straight. You guys know that now. It was hard for me to stream, you know. I was aiming to stream 4 times this week, and I was barely able to do it. You know, I did stream Monday, I did stream Wednesday, I was gonna stream Friday yesterday, but I had a bunch of errands to run. I had to go, A, I got my hair done, and then B, I needed to go to the post office, I needed to go to, the store. I set up all the postcards to get ready to mail them out. And then I did some video related stuff, so like there's always something to do, you know? The streaming is tough. I realize that's why I can't be just a full-time streamer. I have to be a full-time streamer and content creator, which means kind of part-time of both. Well, not really, it's full-time of both. But I just don't get to stream as often as I want to. Which is like, you know, I'd like to be live more, as you can imagine. Chat, there's this the weirdest thing happened to me earlier today. I would love baby sensory video. Are we talking about putting up baby sensory video while I go to sleep? That's the thing that would that is the only thing that would make a subathon a little more doable, is like having large swaths of like chat plays like Pixie did and CJ did. I think it's a really good idea. Oh, jeez. Just have, like, something go on that's actually entertaining during the time that we would be taking intermissions. Just kind of rolling with that. Then I can be live, but then I can also sleep. That 24-hour Mario Odyssey stream, I will never do that again in my life. I will never be awake for 24 hours again, ever. You know? But if we had maybe chat plays Pokemon or something like that going on in the background. Or maybe just like videos, a loop of videos playing, a 8-hour loop while I sleep. That'd be cool. So maybe that's something we can do. The game to do things that you can afterwards turn into videos. See, that's the thing, Ori, is that's a great idea, and I realize that's what a lot of creators do. But I still have to edit a good portion of that. Like, I have to have meetings with my editors. You know, we have to review the videos. Oftentimes I have to make the thumbnail unless Charlie makes it, which, I mean, you know, I want to have Charlie make a lot more of my thumbnails, but sometimes I have to make the thumbnails for some videos. I upload all the VODs, so I need to have strong enough internet to be able to upload VODs and do that. And upload content, which is like, the way my internet is right now, can't do it. So maybe when I move, that's more doable. I am moving in, my timeline just moved up. I'm moving in September now instead of October. So like maybe September, October, or my birthday, the week of my birthday, we do a week-long subathon. That'd be interesting. See where our viewership is then, see where things are going. With the Switch 2 being out and content rolling, maybe that is something we can do, you know? We'll see. My birthday is November 9th, so it would be a couple months from now, which gives us time. But I would love to try it. It just would take a lot of time to get there. As I was saying a second ago, something that I saw that was really weird today. I guess it's not weird, it was just like, there's a YouTuber that does like Nintendo videos that I occasionally watch, and you know, got a couple million subscribers, and I was like, yeah, this guy's pretty cool, whatever. I think he's, I mean, he does a lot of Nintendo stuff, I think he does other things too, but he has some Nintendo stuff, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I was like, this guy's really funny, channel's really cool, just a fun little something something, and he commentary similar to mine, and I'm like, oh, that's nice, you know, it inspires me to. And then I found his Instagram, and I was like, this guy's cool, he's a cool dude, Instagram, whatever. And then I scrolled a little bit down his Instagram, and I saw that he drives like a McLaren. And I was like, whoa, like, I don't know what it is about that, but when you find out that someone drives a McLaren, or has McLaren money, or drives something equivalent to it, for some reason it just, not necessarily in a bad way, but when it's a content creator, you're like, oh damn, I didn't know you had it like that. I didn't know you had it like that. Because, you know, gaming YouTubers are not typically are not very flashy people. You know, if it was like a hypebeast channel or a vlog channel, and their whole content was revolving around how they're rich, you know, like the Rice Gums of their day, you'd be like, yeah, okay, it makes sense you have a McLaren. But it's like, I guess, you know, gaming channels that do really well, yeah, they can have McLaren money, I suppose. But then you see it and you're like, what? Whoa! Hold on, dude. Where's my McLaren? That'd be nice. I don't know, it's a weird thing to see. Very weird thing to see. And it makes you be like, okay, this guy's doing okay for himself. Because especially it's people who are funny. That's the thing. Even if it doesn't even have to be a gaming channel, just a successful channel, someone who's funny, and then you find out they drive like a Ferrari, you're like, oh, there's nothing funny about that. This is like a funny guy who's like relatable, and he laughs, and then after we're done laughing, he drives home in a Ferrari. Or like a Porsche GT3, and it's like, I mean, he's still funny, but it's just like, man, wow, that's so not what I expected this guy to drive. You know? I don't know, it's so funny to me. For those that need context, McLarens are $200,000 plus cars. So when you see someone driving a hypercar, supercar even, it makes you think like, wow, that's wild. That's crazy. Would be nice though. It would be nice. So chat, if you want to help with the McLaren fund, twitch.tv/JayMoji. Prime is free. I also have donations below. So feel free to beat that. I'm trying to buy a McLaren off of Splatoon content. Oh man. Imagine. That's also a tier. You can redeem your own McLaren as well. You can get a McChicken. Yeah, Cam. That's what I'm interested in. I'll take that. Why can't they be relatable and drive Hot Wheels? That's true. I'm talking about relatability. Meanwhile, all my mods have helicopters. So I guess it's not a big deal. I guess it just is that way, you know? So a $64,000 helicopter or a 200 grand car. Tough call. Well, Ori, see, that's the thing. You have to make it to the McLaren tier. Once you gift enough subs to make it to McLaren, $200,000 worth of subs. How? Audio delay. Hold on. Are other people seeing that too? Could be because of the stream. How many subs would someone have to gift to redeem McLaren tier? Let's find out. Let's find out how much a McLaren. Let's go for a 720S. How much for a 2023 McLaren? So $305,000. So if you want to redeem a McLaren 720S, 305,000 divided by 5. That's 61,000 subs. So chat, I'm ending stream in like half an hour, so I would get on that. Anyways, I'm kidding. This is a joke. I'm gonna get clipped and people are gonna be like, ungrateful streamer begs his audience for a McLaren. Any gifties in chat? Also, Elytra, thanks for the tier 1 for 21 months. I'm using code Taco Bell. What do you mean you're using code Taco Bell? For what? For 50% off your sub? Oh man. Okay, this is right. Yeah, those two, yeah. Well, thank you, Elytra Prime. Let's see, I think you can redeem the Taco Bell tier. I think you're close. No, 21, so you're probably around the, you're around the large, Corona, large redeemable Corona, paper mache tier. You can redeem that. Or you can get, what else did Jules send me from Facebook Marketplace? Let's use Apple Dualies. I liked Apple Dualies. Or you could redeem, yeah, the 6-foot Corona beer bottle. It's $100. Or you could redeem the skateboard with an anime girl's ass on it. Popular item. Ori, you're actually close to redeeming the Harley Davidson custom coffin. So, you're almost there. Sick, how many months have you been subbed for? I can tell you what you're able to, I can tell you what you can redeem. Based on how many subs, or how long you've been subbed. 64. So he's been subbed for 64 months, so that's 64 times 5, 320. Oh, sick! You can redeem a lot of stuff. You can redeem the crocheted, not crocheted. Maybe it is crocheted. I don't know if it's considered crochet or macrame.
JayMoji's real question: have you tried cold pizza, and if so, do you prefer it over warm pizza?
I don't know, dude. I mean, sometimes it's late at night and you're hungry. You gotta go with both. Hey, thanks Vic Vion for the raid. That raid alert is a little bit quiet. But thanks for the raid, Vic. Shout out Victhion. It's my favorite streamer. We're playing Splatoon private battles today if anybody wants to join us. Probably got another lobby open. I think I was going to end on this one, but I think we're going to go for a little bit longer. We're talking about how, depending on how long you've been subscribed, you can earn one of several items that Jules and I found on Facebook Marketplace. So, pretty cool. It's honestly pretty dope. Vic, are you going to be at Too Many Games and or PAX East? $420. Oh, sick. You're actually really close to redeeming the illuminated Taco Bell sign. You're at that tier. Oops. That's Taco Bell tier for sure. TMGS. I have just enough PTO to go. Awesome. That's fantastic. I can't wait to see you there. Hello, TMG. I really do. It's just such a nice summertime happiness. You know. You're considered exploding. It's a new hot thing right now. Oops. I really want that Taco Bell sign, but there are no offers near me. Not that there are any Taco Bells here to begin with. Aw, yeah, Jack, you're kind of shit out of luck for this. I think. I'm thinking it's not quite what we're looking for. But again, reach that level in subs, maybe I'll send one to you. We should do these in terms of channel points. If you have enough channel points, I'll genuinely send you something. That would be really funny. Nice round. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'm gonna turn up the raid alert sound because that's really quiet. Oh, it's at 95. The volume at max. Is it just organically is not that loud. Unlike the donation sound that's so loud. Glam Blitz already with this group? Time is moving. Maybe this is the group that I kept waiting for a long time while I looked at Facebook Marketplace stuff. It's actually been a while with this group now that I think about it. It's been like half an hour, right? Because I started at 2. I think so. Taco Bell is fine. I used to love Taco Bell when I was a kid. My parents would let me get it once a month, and nowadays I get it once every 5 years. I think I'm coming up on my new... I'm almost ready to also redeem my Taco Bell tier. But I used to love it as a kid. Luca Rico, my favorite streamer, is back from the grocery store. What did you get us? Are you feeding us finally? Damn time. Whoops. 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 Don't hurt my teammate. I'll pay for that. Oh my god. Swear to god, these reef sliders, dude. You guys are trying to make a fool of me. Make a mockery. That was a class act right there. Taco Bell nacho fries are good. All of it's good, it's just so bad for you. And I'm scared of tummy aches, so I just don't eat it. But let me tell you, dude. Okay, get me in the right in the right environment, once every 5 years, I'm tearing it up. That'll do. That's good enough. That's also fine. The Carmen say the only thing I've ever had from Taco Bell is their cinnamon ball things. I mean... I'm not gonna say yes, but just know that the answer is yes, okay? But I'm not gonna say it. You didn't hear it from me. That was great. I just walked in front of that like I was a piece of chicken ready to get pulverized. Because we're making cutlets. Get out of here. You too. Oh my lord, oh my lord, oh my god. These reef sliders, dude, are too much. Is it really 6 p.m. already? God damn. Time's moving. Lead. Hang on. Nice. We could win this. Win opportunity right now. Nice. GG's. That's what I'm talking about. Why is there a vehicle backing up? I don't remember ever hearing that in this game. Good job, guys. We did it together. Thanks for letting me play. Of course, Jake Root. You are always welcome. Isn't it construction map? I guess so. I guess I don't remember ever hearing that. It's weird because when you don't have music in this game, there's like a lot of sound effects that you just don't hear because the music is so damn loud, and it's fine because the music is great. But you know. Anyways, GG's. New lobby. This will probably be the last lobby of the of the night. Alright, let's do it. Alright, the room is Marigold Monday. I'll give people a minute to type it in. But the pool is Marigold Monday. So you join that, and then, Marigold Monday, one word. And then the lobby should show up. I'll also send out an invite. No password. No password at all. Do a salmon run tournament now that it's available. Salmon run tournament? What? Is that a thing? Is that a thing that they have? Salmon run tournaments? You can host them via the tournament app. What? I did not know they did that. That's really cool. That should have been... They should have just had that. That would have been really nice. Oh well. That would be a good video. That'd be a fun time. Highest egg counts win? Wait, that's actually so cool. I would love to do that. I would love to do that. That'd be so much fun. Yeah, I'm gonna mark that down for things that I want to stream. Notes app on Windows. Leave it open for 6 years and then it starts to glitch out. Ugh. Okay. We have a lot of things we need to stream soon. We have salmon run horny. Apparently you can do that. Apparently you can do that. That's pretty cool. A lot of thumbnails to make. Oh boy. It's okay. Right. Blinks my big wet eyes at you. Dude. Yeah, I don't think there's any repeats. I think we're fine. That's what I think of as SpongeBob. All right, let's go. Oh, I did this already. And I did that. Ha, I have no more tasks to do. Except that the task note is now bugging. Channel stuff. That's what I need to do. Alright, we're loaded up and ready to go. 0 days since the last SpongeBob reference. I've run 128. That's a lot. I'm not going to say too many, because I disagree with that notion. That's too many. You'll never guess who I am. Because as far as I'm concerned, you're not even in this lobby. Who even knows? You could be anybody. You could be anybody right now. You can't see, but Ankh is in the lobby. I agree. I don't think you can make too many SpongeBob references. I don't think such a thing exists. We've certainly crossed that threshold a long time ago, if such a thing existed. So, I'm not worried. Sandy Preze challenge. All right. Ready to go. Am I still using Wiper? I am. Okay. Time to really not have a good time. Me driving in the rain be like, do I still have wipers? Yeah. Or am I still using Wiper? Yeah, you know what? That's pretty good. It really is a rain wiper, isn't it? You can't deny it. The game I'm playing right now has a SpongeBob reference in its skill tree? What game is that? Is this something I need to know about? Rain wiper, is that what we call them? Yeah, rain wipers, Rain X. I guess Rain X wipers. Windshield wipers. What is the reference? Whoa. I'm trying to think of what that would be. I do like seeing SpongeBob references ingrained in other pop culture things, though. There's a skill for Bo called My Leg, where if you shoot them in the leg, they get... Nice. Okay, there you go. See? That's brilliant. SpongeBob is interesting. I've recently watched all of SpongeBob on Paramount Plus. I think the current seasons I don't have, but up to 2023, they have the episodes available on there, and man, the SpongeBob is great, honestly, up to like season 11 or 12. Some say it was only good up until season 6. I think the rest of them, pretty decent. I think like halfway through season 12, there's just this weird The only real complaint I have about it, because I know some people complain about the animation style and stuff, I think that's all fine. I think it's funny, I think it's charming, and I think it's... The writing is still kind of there, in the sense, and the voice actors still love it, and you can tell that they're still into it, which I like. There's an unusual amount of vor in these later episodes that makes me, like, genuinely uncomfortable. Obviously, it's not meant for, like, it's not meant for, like, a sexual thing. There's just a lot, like, almost every episode somebody gets eaten. And they show the inside of them being eaten. And it's like almost, genuinely, there was a season where, like, 5 episodes in a row somebody got eaten. And they show, like, Plankton gets eaten by everything. And they always show him in the stomach, and it's like, I don't know, like, I don't like that. I don't, I don't like it. Why did they do that? It's weird. And maybe it's just me, because I have a very specific fear of, like, being eaten or seeing people get eaten. I hate shark movies, can't do it. Jordan Peele's Nope was the scariest movie I've ever seen in my life, and it gave me actual nightmares. So, like, I can't... Maybe it just bothers me in particular, because it, like, gives me, actually shivers and chills. But I don't know. I just don't know what's going on. Oh, hey, Morph. Someone was doing a little too much self-expression in the workplace. Yeah, it feels like it. It's kind of what it looks like. Like, dude, who in the studio controlled that? Shout out Morph, by the way. I don't know. I just don't know what they're cooking with. I don't know. Maybe that's my critique of the newer episodes. Everything else is fine. Just stop eating. Stop showing us the insides of stomachs. I don't want to see that. While I'm watching SpongeBob and eating my dinner. I don't want to see Plankton get eaten by the old man for the 8th time in a row. It just isn't. I don't see that. Do kids laugh at that? Because I know that's a target audience, right? It's not my opinion. But I don't know. What kind of conversation did I come back to? You know what? It's not. It's neither here nor there, really. I think. What? GG's, I'm calm. I believe it, Onk. I believe you are. You're so chill right now. Like, I'm reading your aura right now, you're chill as fuck. We've come full circle from the Nintendo conversations now. No, we haven't. Oh, we have. It is, because we're talking about, like, whatever, man. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What matters is next up is tower control. That's all we care about, right? That's all that matters. I didn't do it. That's genuinely my thought. Taco Bell tier to SpongeBob vor. Hey, we cover it all here. We're gonna go where no journalist has ever gone. We're not scared to do the dirty work here. All right? In this day and age. I hate that the gyroscope always calls me out, because I sit here rotating in my chair, and then in game it's like I'm just going back and forth constantly. It's like, it's not that bad, dude. I'm sorry. Your one-stop news shop, Jay's Ramblings of a Lunatic. Yeah, well, it's self-implied. The fact that it's Jay's Ramblings is already, like, already self-implied that it's that of a lunatic. Haven't played Splatoon 3 since Grand Fest. You and most of the player base. What? We were only halfway through that. That's so disrespectful. Come on, bro. All of us DC. I don't know what happened. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? First off. Waste my money real quick. Yeah, that was a bad idea anyway. We're gonna open up that lobby. again, because it was only 2 games, and the people who were in that last lobby can rejoin. Only those people can rejoin. Nobody else is allowed. Then we're only going to do 2 games in this lobby. So we did Splat Zones. Did we do Tower? We didn't even do Tower. So we're going to do Tower, Rainmaker, Clan Blitz, yeah. Only the people from that game, please. Yeah, this looks right. So far. Yeah, we were about to do Tower, that's what it was. Jums fan. What? Who is that? Esports. Okay, I'm sorry, Ankh. Somebody, I don't know, I'm not sure who. From full my ass. Oh. Did it even let me send out an invite? Oh, because it was full. Sorry, Ankh. Can we give you a complimentary helicopter? Mods, can we get Ankh a complimentary helicopter and a Taco Bell sign to make up for it? Thank you, guys. We're gonna start from the top and go down. Then. Unless you spectate. I cannot remember who spectated because the order is out of order. To keep Ankh silent. To bribe them. To keep silent on what happened here. And how they were wronged. Ankh, do you have a YouTube account that's Ankh but YouTube? Are you Ankh but Discord? I'm curious. It's gotta be, right? Or is it just Ankh? And this is the Twitch variant. These are the things I think about every day. You know? Ankh but X. It's usually just Ankh. Okay, so this one's special. This is like the shiny. It's Ankh. It's Twitch. One of them has to be just Ankh. It's gotta be, right? There has to be a basic Pokemon for the evolutions to make sense. I'm playing a lot of Pokemon lately, guys. Which is also what we're gonna be doing on Monday. I know I said I wanted to grind Pokemon a little bit. Monday hey, a helipad! Cam, you can land on this map! Cam and really any of my mods and soon to be Ankh can land on this map. That's pretty cool. But thanks for being my favorite streamer and content creator. Thank you so much, Tea Party. I appreciate that. I'm doing my best. Thank you for supporting me and tuning in. It's time to win this one. Wow, what a team we have, huh? What a team comp we're rolling up with. That's pretty cool. I don't know what was gonna go on there. I'm taking away the person who isn't supposed to be in the lobby in the helicopter. Dude. Imagine getting abducted in a helicopter. Bro, what do you do? I guess really any circumstance being abducted is not good and poses the question, what do you do, right? So I don't know, I'm really sure what I'm cooking here in this kitchen, but one thing I know for certain, helicopter would be one of the worst ones. Thank you. I really was fumbling bad that time. That was the fastest game I've ever seen. That was 0 to 60 in 2 seconds. Back jumps trying for lesser lobby. Yeah, I mean, did they play last game? We only have 1 game left in the lobby. So they'll probably have to anyway. Because we'll no, I'm sorry. Let's own tower control. Now it's Rainmaker. Okay, so we do. Rainmaker. But then who was the other? Was it just the one person? Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Now we're gonna find out that somebody left. What's going on? I thought I pressed it too, right? The whole lobby disconnects. It is even. Yep, there it is. The second that I said it. What? I mean, what even is that? What even is that, dude? Oh, my internet's dead. No, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. What is happening, bro? What is going on, dude? I shouldn't have done that. Okay, because Ankh wasn't in the lobby. Yeah, but now everyone's all right. Only people who were in that original lobby, that includes Ankh, can join this game. So help me, God. Please. Please don't join unless you were in that lobby. We'll know. If you don't, we'll kill you. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We will be really mad though. Okay, there's Ankh. Yup. So far, so good. Yup, so pretty much so far, so good. That's Jumps fan. That's not, you were not there before. Not in the first game. Were they? Mods, can we verify that? If Jumps fan was in, not the last game, but the lobby before that? Because I'm genuinely confused. I thought it wasn't that. Right? But then who was in place of them? I hate Splatoon private battles. For this exact reason. For this specific precise reason. No, they've been banned soon again. They're afraid to say it. Was not in the original lobby. I was waiting an hour. Dude, some people, all the other people in this lobby have been waiting 2 hours and 55 minutes. So it doesn't like, it doesn't give you a privilege to get in before anybody else does. That means we must do a golden salmon run scenario. Now that's a good idea, Ankh. You know? You should make an I hate video on this. This is a bot. Now I'm convinced it's a bot. Alright, that's fine. This is now I'm convinced it's a bot. We're gonna put them on spectate. Because this is not. And who else goes on? You just spectated, you just did. So then you too. And then I'll just move it up by one more. Alright. We move. We move. Oh, but I'm using chat. Give me something here. Range blaster. You didn't even need to say it. I'm picking it. I don't want to hear your suggestions. I don't even want to know suggestions. I know what I'm going with. Yeah, I mean, we have rules. That's all it is. It's like if we're like, hey, only people who didn't play in the first game join, and then they join, and they're like, no, I was here the whole time. I don't... You know what I mean? It's so disprovable, but it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's what we're here to do, right? It's what we're here to do. Alright, let's rock it. Let's rock and roll. We're gonna rock and roll. I maybe should have equipped the blaster on tower control, but I'm not gonna, like... Oh well. I have it now. I had my chance with tower control. I was getting Splatana kills and I feel cool. During that brief moment that I was cool. Maybe I am still cool, after all. The worst part about that situation is that it could have been entirely avoided if they just joined in the lobby after this one. It would have been so, it all would have been well. But then I remember why I don't do this often. And that's why. Nice, dude. Thanks, Ankh. I let you back in this lobby. Just for you, it's for you to kill me in the face. I can't believe this. I don't know why I try range blaster. Like, I do not know how to use this thing. I truly do not know how to do it. Come on, invincibility frames. Well, I don't like this map for Rainmaker because the invincibility frames, they're just good right there. There we go. Sorry. That was like... That was like a genuine, like, yeah, what the fuck? What is that? Because normally I'll go like, you know, like that, whatever. That sounded like a different guy. That sounded like an 80-year-old dude. Well, I'm sorry you had to hear that. Oh my god, that was, I'm sorry, dude. I don't know where that came from. That was crazy. Let's get you back to bed, Gramps. No, 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 please. That old man, that was the oldest sneeze I've ever had. I don't know, bro. Playing Splatoon ages me up a couple decades, at least, every minute of gameplay. It was the fact that chat was like, GG's, what the fuck? Like, I'm sorry. It was not a sneeze, it was a cough. I guess it was like a cough. Oh my god. I'm old as hell, dude. But I'm retiring soon, so it's okay. Kidding, by the way, I'm not actually retiring soon. We need to bring you your grandpa's scooter. Bring me my grandpa's skateboard. And my grandpa BMX bike, and I'll show you how it's done. Take me to Humpback Pump Track. Please don't, I don't want to go there. I'm retiring soon, he says at 85. Hey guys. Sometimes you gotta know when to throw in the towel, and I'm almost there, you know? It's been a few years. Something about that didn't feel right. That... Like, that physically hurt me. You know? Sorry. That felt pretty good to do, though. So did that. That works. If you're careful and you calculate your shots, blaster is the most nuts weapon in this game. I wish I could be a blaster main. But I just don't have enough time in this yet. And obviously I'm not, you know, I'm not done with like ranked and shit. But boy is it fun! Boy do I have a good time with this thing. Whoops. What's up, Kit Kat? Bro. Oh, the dodge roll, nice. Didn't really do much for you in the end, but it's all good. Fortunately, I'm inevitable or whatever Thanos said. See you later. What is this way? What's over there? Oh, that. Yeah, thanks. There's also this guy. I'll take that. Forgot I had a sub-weapon I could have been using this whole time. Got suction bombs, dude. These are awesome. I could be the most powerful guy ever to set foot in this game. It's just such a good kit. Uh-oh. Yeah, I failed my shot. That's okay. Oh, they're scoring on us. Nice. Good save. They're running with it. Good dodge. Oh! Was that theirs? Oh, I thought it was. That would have been nuts. What are you doing? Okay. Are you alright? You gonna be okay? Hey! Thank you. Thank God they fell. Nice, dude. Is it woke to say I don't like Gatorade? Oh, wow. I can't believe you would say that. What next will these radicals take from us? Stop! The problem with blasters, so weak up close. Except that distance, perfect. It is perfect, but everywhere else, nightmare. What if I did that? Would you be mad? Stop following me, I don't know you. I don't know you like that. Yes. There was a ball over here that exploded. Couldn't help but notice. I'm on my way. Okay. Here we go. Oh, guys. Dying is not it. No! Wait, I placed it down. It duplicated itself, but I did place it. Yeah, I'm on my way. Oh no, dude, this sucks! No! That was rough. It was pretty rough. Oops. That's gonna be a big oops for us. Well, glad we could end on a victory just for the other team. Alright. GG's everybody, thanks for playing today. Sorry there was so much confusion in the air. I think we had a good time though. I think we had a fun time hanging out today. And Blue Gatorade wins at the end of the day. I think that's right. I think that's right. Alright, y'all. Listen. We got a new video dropping tomorrow. It's gonna be out on Patreon probably tonight. And that's gonna be fun. I appreciate all the support that you guys have been giving. You guys are awesome. We're gonna drop a raid. We're gonna end the stream. We'll be live on probably Monday before PAX, so I can do some Pokemon. But I hope to see you guys at PAX East, and I'll be posting all over my Instagram about it. Make sure you're following me on Instagram at J_Moji. I will be posting about PAX East on my story and on Instagram, so make sure you check that out. All right. That's gonna do it for this episode of Splatoon Nightmares.